Welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. And wow, did we have a big red day yesterday? Well, technically today. We just got the new crypto candles here. You guys saw open. Bitcoin dropped 5% yesterday. It broke out of its red zone. As you guys can see, it's been consolidating in that red zone for a very long time on our Fibonacci. It dipped all the way down to this support right here where we tapped at about 91, literally hit the exact level, and we're just dancing on it right there. So the only real thing we can do right now, guys, is sit here and wait for the next round of green dots, right? A lot of these alts got hit really, really hard. You guys saw Ethereum down, what was that, around 10% yesterday. Link was down 13% yesterday. Again, all we got to do now is just wait on another green dot, right? We're buying right here, February 10th at $18 to $20. Right? Price didn't go our way. It went down. We're now looking to average down here off the next round of green dots. I got a Hail Mary order set up right here on Chainlink at around $12. So what we're going to do today is just go through these charts and try to identify some opportunities, price zones that we want to be looking at. Obviously, the first thing we want to see is a green dot to determine, give us a better idea where we might bounce. Again, these dots are not 100%. If they were 100%, I'd be a multi-billionaire by now. Okay, we just have to look at the market as a living mechanism, right? This thing is constantly going up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay, and the Fibonacci tool that we use here, guys, this thing gives you a great place to understand where we are going to bounce and where we're going to hit. So you can see that Chainlink did break down below that $17 level right there. That's what triggered probably a bunch of stop losses at that, and that's what triggers this kind of a dip. So lots of volatility right now. That's not a bad thing, right? Let's just get it out of the way, get the dip over with. Let's get it done in a couple of days. I'd rather I'd rather get a big dip over the next couple of days all the way down than to have to sit here and sit in this consolidation, right? Consolidation is annoying. We've been sitting there for the last 2 weeks. Okay, and now prices are down today. People are emotional. You see it in the Discord. You see it on Twitter. Okay, people are in despair, guys. We talk about this thing here, the cheat sheet, right? Down in despair. This is when people are panicking. This is when people are giving up. This is when people are going to do the next thing, right? But you just have to sit here and we have to ask ourselves, right? Were we buying for today's prices or were we buying for the prices in 1 to 6 months? Because me personally, when I buy assets like this, I don't care to sell until it gets back up here to the red zone on the Fibonacci. Okay, this is where we're looking to sell up here. This is where we're looking to buy inside of the golden zone and also this golden zone down here. You never know what direction the market's going to break. No one can 100% predict anything, not me, not any trader, not anybody online, right? We just have to understand where the price is in regards to the psychology. So that's a really easy thing to do when you guys use the Fibonacci tool. Okay, this thing will give you the levels. If you guys do not know what a Fibonacci tool is, I'd highly recommend coming over here and checking out this tutorial right here. This guy has a great video, great masterclass on the Fibonacci, and we can identify where the levels. So worst case scenario, I'm thinking, right, for Chainlink right now is down here at $10. So why do I think $10? Because that's down here at the bottom of the Fibonacci. Okay, that's the bottom of the level. You can see we bounced on it there, we bounced on it there, we bounced on it there. Okay, that's worst case scenario. Okay, and I don't know where Link's going to bounce. I don't know where Ethereum's going to bounce. I don't know where any of these names are going to bounce until I see that green dot on my chart. Okay, the green dot will give you an idea, right? That just tells us this is a potential bottom. This was a potential bottom here on Chainlink at $18. Were we going all in on this dot? No, we don't go all in on these dots. We want to average into these positions. So with the Fibonacci tool, the best way to explain it, guys, is with this cheat sheet. Right? There's two places that we want to buy on charts. The first place is we want to buy next to the mean. Okay, what is the mean? The mean is just another word for average. Okay, where is the average? The average would be in the middle. So we have two golden zones here on our trading tool, right? On our Fibonacci trading tool here. Okay, the first golden zone is right here. This is the middle. This is the average. This is the mean, right? And then the bottom golden zone, which is down here, this is when we are in despair, right? When we reach these prices. And you're seeing that on some of these cryptocurrencies like XTZ, I believe, is down there, right? Way down here. Link is Link is not quite there yet, but it can get down in here. right? So we want to look for levels, like where would be a good level to maybe buy Link again, possibly at 12, possibly at 14. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to buy on the day of the green dot for these names. So Ethereum is down here in despair territory, right? You guys look at these charts. I mean, since December, right, over the last month and a half, Ethereum all the way to the bottom was down 46%. Okay, what's Chainlink down from the highs? Okay, Chainlink from the highs from December is currently down 50% from the highs. So people are seeing their portfolios get cut in half, right? That is despair. Okay, that is, people are freaking out. People are like, oh my gosh, right? What do I do? People are emotional. And that is why people fail in these markets, because right now people are thinking about selling. Maybe they got stopped out today. They're emotional, right? I want you guys to think about when you buy an investment property like a farm or like a house, okay? People who buy real estate don't look to buy it and sell it the next day. Okay, that's why I try to drill it into your guys' heads that we have to think long term. If you guys are going to use this strategy, we have to think 1 to 6 months out. I was not buying Chainlink in this area from $18 to $20 for today's price. Okay, it's been 2 weeks. Okay, 1 to 6 months out, I'm buying for the prices up here in the red zone, and the price always retracts to the red zone. It has always retracted from the beginning of time. You can see it always goes back up. Every dip goes back up, guys. And the fundamentals of things are just way too bullish right now, right? There's so many things fundamentally happening right now where it's just hard to be bearish. You can see a ton of people got liquidated today. Days like today are days why you should not be trading crypto with leverage, okay? Do not trade crypto with leverage because of days like today. If you still have money, you're still in the game. You haven't been liquidated, right? And I seen a news article pass over here. I think I just dropped it here in crypto chat. You guys saw that the SEC has acknowledged the filing of Grayscale spot ETF for Cardano. So Cardano's having an ETF come out here shortly. So that's bullish news on a day like today. We love to see that kind of stuff. ETFs are coming, right? Institutional funds are coming into crypto. Yes, days like today suck, guys. But if you are buying for prices for today, then yeah, you're probably emotional. You're probably down. You probably see your portfolio down, what, 10 to 20%? But again, we weren't buying for these prices here. We don't want to sell down in this area. We want to sell up in this area. So the best thing we can do right now is just sit on our hands and wait for these dots to come in again. Okay, and the dots are better when we have big sell-offs like that. They're more accurate. Okay, so we'll see where these things bounce. We're going to be taking chart requests from you guys over here inside of the Discord. If we got some time, I'll take some from chat, but I really want to map out some of these names for you guys and just take a look at the chart and see where we can identify some good spots to potentially average in, look at where we could potentially bounce. And the first one's going to be here from C. Jones for SEI. Okay, SEI actually was holding up pretty good this morning. It's got a red dot here today. So it's at the bottom of the Fibonacci, right? We were calling this green dot out right here around 21. It pumped all the way up there to 29. It's just down here in a place where you want to be an accumulator. If you want to use a stop loss, you can use a stop loss right there at 20 cents. As long as 20 cents holds, right? This thing is just consolidating, going sideways. This didn't have a big move down. It didn't look like. This one was only down 2% today. So that's actually showing strength here, and I like this one. Okay, I want to be a buyer in this zone. Again, if you come back here to the cheat sheet, guys, we want to be buying in those two places. We want to be buying in despair, and we want to be buying at the average. And again, we are buying for 1 to 6 months out. We're not buying for tomorrow's price. We're not buying for next week's price. We're not buying for the price in 2 weeks. Think of buying stocks and cryptocurrency like you're buying a real estate investment property. Right? Most people who buy investments properties don't buy one day and sell the next day. They don't buy one day and sell the next week. Some of them do. Okay, but there's disadvantages and advantages to that. Okay, so our strategy, we have to be thinking 1 to 3 months out. So for SEI, I'm not buying for the prices down here. I'm buying for the prices up here. So every time you look at one of these charts, right, say like Bitcoin here, okay, for the last, I don't know how long, right, up here, we've been up here, what, since December? Okay, you're always saying, I wish I was buying up here. You're saying you were wishing you were buying down here, right, in the golden zone. Okay, this is a very big zone for Bitcoin. Okay, that's all the way down there at 52. You can see it bounced and it tapped that fib twice. 1, 2. So down here, right, up here, you were always like, man, I wish I was buying down here. So Bitcoin, I've been saying, isn't a good buy. I haven't liked Bitcoin's chart for a long time. Okay, we're actually breaking down here. So 90K is a big level for Bitcoin, and it really doesn't look like it wants to hold. But if 90K breaks, you're going to see a big liquidation dip, probably down to 75 to 80K. Okay, 75, that would put us at this level right here on the fib. Okay, the bottom of the golden zone in the middle, which is where we bounce back here, back in August and back in September. So Bitcoin has had a monthly red dot here this whole month. And you can see that thing could easily retrace to 80K. I like Bitcoin more at 80,000. Again, I'm not buying anything today, guys. I'm sitting on my hands. This could get worse. But again, it's going to be short-lived, right? I think it's going to be very short-lived. I think we're going to get a big liquidation dip, and then they're going to suck it right back up, just like they did here on the 3rd. So again, the closer we get to this zone, the better, right? Because again, I just want to be continuing to buy, right? Going to work, raising capital. Okay, driving some Uber, whatever, working overtime, okay, and then adding to my position, getting my average cost down. Because again, if we're buying, say we're buying Chainlink up here at $20, and then we buy it right here at 12. Okay, what is the average? If we were to buy Chainlink at 20 and Chainlink down here at 12, what's the average? Can somebody tell me what the average would be? What's the middle of 20 and 12? I'll give you a hint. It's like right here. Nobody knows? Okay, it's 16. Okay, 16 is the average. So if you buy 5% of your portfolio here at 20 and 5% down here at 12, your average is now 16. So again, not going all in on the dots. We're just using the dots as a place marker, right? That gives us a better idea of where we could potentially be bottoming. Okay, and they're not 100%. Nothing is 100%. Aiden got it. It's 16. Chris got it. Very good. Okay, so again, we just need to wait for that green dot there on Link. And again, guys, just 1 to 6 months out, we're swing traders. We're not getting emotional. We're not day traders. We weren't buying for today's prices. We're buying for the prices back up here. Okay, back when our assets are up here. If that means we got to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, that's fine. Look at this last move on Chainlink. Okay, we got this green dot down here on the 6th. That was right there at $10, $11. That was November 6th. All the way up to the top was December 14th. That was about a month and a half to go from $10 all the way up to 30. Okay, it took a month and a half. That's like, what, 45 days it took. Okay, and this dip has been pretty drawn out. I mean, we've gone down for 65 days if you count here from here down to here. Okay, and it's breaking 15 right now. So I got a limit order just set at $12 because that's literally right in the middle of this Fibonacci zone. I think a $12 fill on Chainlink would be a great buy. And like I said, I think we're going to get a really fast dip, probably something like this. Okay, boom, all the way to the bottom. We could go sideways after that, or we could just explode back to the upside. I just, personally, I think there's so much money sitting on the sideline right now. I just think they're doing everything they can at the moment to flush out the rest of retail, guys. I believe they're really trying to get people to sell, give up. But I'll tell you, just by looking at the chart, this is not the place to give up. This is not the place to sell, right? Don't look at your portfolio day to day or even on days like today. Right? Today is just a big liquidation dip. Okay, it's going to bounce. These markets move in cycles. They go up, they go down, they reset. They go up, they go down, they reset. Okay, so right now we're in the middle of something like this. Okay, and I did call for a stop loss at 17. You guys saw when that broke, that went down. I did not set my stop loss. I continued to hold. I'm just looking to average down on Chainlink. I don't know where it's going to bounce, but I think $12 is a really good target there for Chainlink. So again, guys, 2 places we're looking to buy, in this zone and in this zone. That's the mean. The middle is the mean, and down here is despair. And then up here, right, when everyone's excited like they were back here in December, oh my gosh, Chainlink's the greatest thing in the world, right? Ethereum is going to the moon. Solana is the greatest thing on planet Earth, right? Everybody just buy. Look at Solana's getting cracked. But again, this is where everyone's excited, right? Up here in the red zone, this is where we want to be taking profits, guys. Okay, I was saying take profits on XRP up here at 330. Okay, this was a great place to be taking profits on XRP. You got the red dot right there in the red zone. That was a perfect place to take some off. Now we're just trending down. So we'll look at XRP. I'm sure somebody requested it there in the Discord. But again, keep in mind, guys, if we're in the red zone, we're right here. Okay, we're in new paradigm delusion. This is where we want to be selling, in the red zone. Red dots in the red zone is where we like to sell. Green dots down here or in the mean, right in the middle, is where we look to buy and enter into our positions. So keep in mind, and again, if you guys do not have the trading indicator, you guys can get that right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Just click this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything that we're going to talk about here today, the green and red dots, okay, the Fibonacci tools, the Fibonacci levels, everything will load directly up into your TradingView account. You will be able to use the same tools. Your screen will look exactly like mine. If you guys have any questions or emails about that, just feel free to shoot me an email. So let's dive into these requests and see what we got. It's been interesting. I can't wait till the market flips back. The videos are a lot... These are a lot funner to make when we're going up. When we're going down, not so much, right? Not so much. CETUS, this one is in the golden zone here, down here. So again, just waiting on that green dot. I'd wait for that stochastic to get closer to zero. The stochastic RSI is the light blue line on the indicator. When that thing hits zero, okay, that's a better time to enter. So I don't know what this project does. If you look at the monthly chart, it's just been absolutely rugged from the top. So hopefully you do your research and know what this project is. But I'd honestly look to buy this thing around like 5 cents. That's going to be closer to the bottom of the fib level. If you guys can get your assets that you guys want to go long on off that green line, just like you got right here on it, that was at 4 cents right there. Okay, if it's touching that green line on the fib, that is a great time to be buying the asset that you want to own for the long term, right? Because we're 1 to 6 months out. So that came in August of 2024. It topped out at 50 in November. So August, September, October, November. From here, okay, from here to here was a 4-month hold. That was a 4-month hold. So if you can get it off of that level, that's the absolute best buy you can get if you're looking at the daily and you're using the fib. Okay, so I really like that one at 5 cents. What's a X swap? Okay, so these are kind of meme coins. I just wait for the green dot confirmation on that one. I don't know too much about that one. We got AVAX. Here's a good name. Okay, what's AVAX doing? So again, AVAX getting closer and closer to that green line. So again, guys, like how you want to sell up here against the red, you want to buy down here against the green. Okay, I think this thing can come down to $20. I think a $20 AVAX would be a great buy, and it's pretty damn close to it. Okay, what I do on AVAX this week is just wait for the green dot confirmation. Okay, we want that green dot confirmation on the daily now that we're down here in the despair zone. Okay, down here, again, up here, you're like, damn, I wish I was buying back here in August, September, October. Okay, up here in November at 55, you were wishing you were buying down here at 22. So we're back in the zone. Okay, we could see a little dip like this. I mean, AVAX is already pretty beat up, but it's pretty close to 20. 20 is a big level for it. I think buying it around 20 is a good price. Okay, if you're long on the asset. Again, we're not buying for tomorrow's prices or the prices in 2 weeks. We're buying for the prices back up here inside the red zone. So I would look to buy AVAX this week on the next daily green dot there. We got ADA Cardano. Like I said, we had that news pass of the SEC is now acknowledging their ETF filing, the grayscale ETF filing. So that means there's an ETF that's going to come out for Cardano. Okay, all these ETFs are going to be released in 2025, guys. I don't know when it's going to be. Could be March, could be April, but that is extremely bullish for cryptocurrency. It's going to bring a lot of institutional money back into the market. And I think right now, these guys are just shoving it down on us so we sell. And then the United States government and all these hedge funds are going to release their ETFs, right? And then all that institutional money is going to come and buy it up cheap. So you could sell, right? I highly do not recommend selling on days like today, okay? Because every dip like this always has a bounce. I don't know where we're going to bounce. Again, the best thing we could do is just wait for the green dot confirmation. That's what I would be waiting on for ADA. If you can get that thing around 40 cents, that would be an absolute steal. 50 cents, not too bad either. I think Cardano could drop down to 50 though. Anywhere from 40 to 50 here. So, like I said, I don't know how long we'll hang out down there. We could have a dip like you guys saw at the beginning of February where we went down 30% and got sucked right back up. Okay, that's not always a bad thing because it happens fast, right? There's a lot of leverage. There's a lot of liquidity in the market. A lot of people that need to get stopped out. So that old money gets flushed out and the new money comes in. So I guarantee you there are a ton of buy orders down here at 40 cents. So best thing we can do, guys, again, is wait for the green dot. Just wait for the green dot here on Cardano. We got Filecoin. Filecoin's sitting right on the green line as well. So this is at $3. Every time Chainlink has hit $3, right, it hit like 270 back here. Every time it's hit it in the past has been a massive buying opportunity. You guys see every time it comes down and hits this green line, it tapped it there in 2023 at $3. It pumped up to $8. It tapped it right here in June of 2023. I mean, that pumped up to $5. Okay, and now it's all the way back down, sitting on the same line. It touched it right here in 2024, touched it right here in 2024, and it's sitting right on it right now. So I like Filecoin. Again, another name I would definitely be looking to buy on the next green dot there from the indicator. And the price target on that would be up there at around $8. We got ICP. ICP is also down here at the bottom of the fib as well. This one, I would use a stop loss on this one at this level, that wick level we got from, what was that, February 3rd? Remember that big day at the beginning of February where we wicked down? We're still above that price we wicked down to. That price was around $5.50. So another name, again, just wait for that confirmation of a green dot to average down on your position. Again, not selling down here. Okay, if you're long on the asset, again, you need to do your fundamental research. You need to make sure you're not buying a shit coin or an altcoin or a meme coin that's just here now, gone tomorrow, right? You want to buy good quality projects that have utility. I don't know a whole lot about ICP, but I do know that technically it is very, very oversold here. It was back up here at 15 in December, and it's sitting down here at 6. So I like this one as well with a green dot. Okay, you just need that green dot confirmation, and I would use the stop loss right there at 550. ADA we just covered. We got ARB. This is an Ethereum name, also another name that's down there on the green line. So big level for that. We're going to use the stop right there at the bottom of this wick. Okay, right there from the 3rd at around 37 cents. Target on that's going to be up there at 120. Again, wait for confirmation. Do not try to catch this knife. Do not try to guess that this is the bottom, because it very well could not be. Okay, it very well could not be. Don't try to time the exact bottom, guys. We want to get in around the bottom. We want to get in around the bottom. So, again, wait for that green dot confirmation there on ARB. You're probably going to hear me say wait for the green dot a lot today, guys. You're probably going to hear that a lot. But we got SKL. This is Scale. Another coin I'm not really familiar with the fundamentals of, but it is down there on that green line. So, again, last time we touched the green line was back here in September. Boom, we touched it right there in November. Touched it right there in August. Again, up here, you're always like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. Right? This is when retail is bored. This is when retail is panicking. Right? Back here from August to November in the crypto markets. I mean, you can even look at Ethereum's chart here. Okay? No one was talking about crypto from September to October, right? It was very, very quiet. Okay? If you come over here to the cheat sheet, that's the stealth phase, right? When no one's talking about it, no one's panicking, no one's screaming about it, no one's talking about it. They call that the stealth phase. Okay? That's the smart money phase. Okay, down here is when the smart money loads up. Okay, and we are down in that zone. That's Ethereum right there. But SKL is also down there. So I like this one. I just watched that 3 cent level. Again, that's been a very strong level of support. You can see it bounced on it there, bounced on it there, bounced on it there. Okay, and then finally ripped. So this one looks good with a stop loss at 0.029. I like that one with a stop loss at 0.029. That's SKL again. I don't know anything about that project, so the technicals just 3 cents is a big technical level on the chart. Because again, we bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here, and that green line has acted as support. Okay, that's our Fibonacci tool that we use. This is a great tool to discover support and resistance levels. I have not found a tool that is better than the Fibonacci tool that we use here on the trading indicator. I have not found a better one. And if you guys have one, feel free to call it out. But I just think it's very, very accurate when it comes to, predicting where we're going to bounce and where we are going to top out. So BLE from Rain Man. Is that how you say your name? CLE? Oh, I'm sorry, BLE. Rain Meyer, my brother. How you doing? And yeah, dude, I made a joke with you over the weekend where I wasn't really going to kick you from the server. You said you were just going to request meme coins from now on. That was a joke. VLE, this looks like energy company. I'm pretty sure you're Canadian, so love my Canadian brothers. You guys beat the United States in hockey over the weekend, so congratulations on that. You guys needed it. I still think it's 1-1. I mean, the U.S. beat you first, and then you guys beat us. So I think there should be one more matchup to take that trophy home, but it is what it is. VLE, where's this one? So this one's up in the red zone. this is one we want to be taking profits on, right? We want to be taking profits on these red dots. So I would be a seller of BLE up here. We got LOT, L-O-T. Lotus Technology. This thing just looks like a rug pull here. Absolutely ugly. Yeah, I would not touch that one with your worst enemy's money. MPL. Looks like a British company. I don't know about that one either. Are you talking about a crypto? If you guys could specify, yeah, you're probably talking about the crypto Maple. Okay, and this one's also bouncing here off the bottom of the fib level too. So I really like that one. Again, it bounced back here in August off the same level. It ripped from what? 10 all the way up to 40. Okay, bounced right here in February. This one's holding up pretty nicely as well. Not down as much as some of the other ones. I guess it was down about 10% yesterday, but I'd use a stop loss right there. I'd call it $9.90. It's got a red dot here today, so be careful. LPT. LPT. This is Live Peer. Live Peer is melting down. Again, just wait for confirmation if you want to add to your position. I would not be selling the asset down here, right? Terrible time to be selling your assets down here. Okay, if you're long on the company, again, if you're buying these things, you should be buying them for 1 to 6 months out. You should think that they're going to be around for the next 5 to 10 years. Okay, we think 1 to 6 months, but you got to be thinking even longer than that sometimes. Okay, that's how you go into it with the fundamental. Like, are they going to be around for 5 to 10 years? LPT, again, I would not be selling it down here if you own it, right? You might as well just hold now and wait till we bounce. I think this is a USA made cryptocurrency as well. So this one is made in the USA. Again, every time we've been down here on the green line in the past, it's always been a buying opportunity. Okay, down here in 2023, buying opportunity. Right there in 2024, buying opportunity. And right here, right now, yes, it's melting down, so you need to wait for the confirmation of the green dot. But I think this one's going to set up really nice there on LPT. We got FET. FET's also sitting down here on the green line, just chilling. Okay, 60 cents is a big level for it. Just wait on that green dot confirmation. Again, would not be selling down here, guys. We do not want to sell down in despair. How do we know we're down in despair? We simply look at the fib. Every time we've been down here, okay, in the golden zone, that has been times of despair. Okay, down here, people are tired, right? They're exhausted. They've watched their accounts go down for the last month or two. That's where a lot of retail sells, guys. This is all about psychology. Okay, we do not want to sell down here. Okay, therefore, I would just be holding LPT and looking to average down on the next green dot. I'm sorry, this is FET, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Ooh, it's a fancy name. What else do we got? And thank you guys for keeping it to 3 requests. Oh, we got Solana here from JT. Solana's getting absolutely reamed, dude. Absolutely reamed. I had called for the stop loss at 180 on this. That thing broke, and this thing is right down where I kind of wanted to buy it down here at 140. But I'm never going to buy Solana just because I think it's built on scams. All those meme coins, I think, have made this bull market not as good as it should be. It's sucked a lot of the liquidity out of the markets, and we'll see, man. 120 is a big level for Solana there. So if you get a green dot above that 120 level and you're still long on it, I mean, all the way back to the red line here for Solana is a pretty nice gain. That's 87% back to the top. And I can't tell you if we're going to bottom here or not, but 140 is a pretty big technical level for it. The next big level is going to be right down there at 120 on Solana. Okay, that's a big technical level for Sol. So watch that. I know they got an ETF coming out here as well. So again, just watching that 120 level there on Solana. Wait for the green dot confirmation to buy it or add to your position. We got ATHE. Looks like a therapeutics company. That one's got a green dot here today. Looks like a penny stock, so I just use a stop loss at 390 to protect your gains. But they have earnings coming up here on Thursday, so that's always a gamble. I would not be buying it up here in the red zone. I would have wanted to be buying it down here or buying it right here in this zone, okay, in one of the golden zones. I would not buy this thing up here. I know it has a green dot today, but it is in the red zone, so that goes against our rules. We got Bank of America, BAC. This still up in the red zone too. So a lot of these stocks are getting hit too, guys. So a lot of stocks have been sold off very, very hard today. HP had a really nice move today. We took a position on that on Friday. So it's good to be diversified, right? I mean, being diversified has saved me a lot. Okay, having all your money in just crypto kind of goes against you sometimes, especially on days like today, right? I had some of these names down a lot today, but I had HP, STZ, and Snap. Snap wasn't really up, but HP and STZ kind of saved me today from a big red day, right? Because those gains cancel out these gains down here if you're diversified and positioning correctly. So BAC, this thing's selling off. Okay, I don't want to buy it up here in the red zone. Let's wait for a dip down here into the golden zone, just like it did there. Okay, and just like it did down here again. Up here at $44, you're like, damn, I wish I was buying down here at 25, 26. You guys can see how accurate that green line is. I mean, that green line is just insanely accurate. I just started implementing this Fibonacci tool into my trading like this year, and it has absolutely changed the game for me, especially with the green dots, because again, we don't want to buy the green dots, guys, if we're in the red zone. Okay, we don't want to buy the green dots up here. We want to buy the green dots in the golden zones, right? That's the green dot you want right there on the 7th, right there at $36. Boom, it went all the way up to 48. That was a 30% move if you held all the way to the top. So it's a really, really good tool to use in combination with the red and green dots. Again, we want to sell the red dots inside of the red zone, and we want to buy the green dots inside of the golden zone. Okay, if the name is not in the golden zone, we are not looking to buy it. And Bank of America is in the red zone, and I think this thing has quite a ways to fall. So I don't know where it's going to bottom. We're just going to wait for the green dot to make our analysis. We got BBAI, another stock I was telling you guys to sell up here at $10. I saw some of you guys buying options and stuff up here at $9. But again, guys, these indicators, they're here to help you, right? They're not 100% accurate. Nothing is 100%. No trading strategy that you'll find online is 100%. The best thing that helps me is I just have to ask myself, am I getting this at an expensive price, a fair price, or a cheap price? Okay, ideally you want to buy stuff when it's cheap, right? Stuff is cheap when it's down here in the golden zone. It's expensive when it's up here in the red zone. Okay, and BBAI, I mean, you guys, I literally said to sell this thing at $10 here. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you saw the red dot right there at $10. Okay, 970 it was. Red dot in the red zone. Take your profits, okay? Don't be buying up here, okay? When this wave is way up here, guys, that means we're overextended to the upside. We want to buy the green dots inside of the gold zone. This was a great opportunity to add to BBAI right there at $3. It went all the way up to 10 for a 250% move. Okay, so now it's back in the golden zone. Okay, now it's back in a place where we could consider buying it, but what's missing? We're missing a green dot here on BBAI, and I think that one has some room to fall. Again, we don't like to buy assets that are up, right, 200% in 2 weeks, right? This thing literally went from 350 all the way up here to 1032. That's a 200% move in 30 days. This is when everyone's, oh my God, BBAI, BBAI. Oh yeah, BBAI, yeah. Everyone buy. Everyone buy BBAI. It's up 200%, right? We don't want to do that, guys. We want to buy, right? We want to be buying on days like today, like crypto, right? We want to buy on days like today when you see the pain, when you feel the pain, okay? Your success in this is going to be determined by how much pain you can endure, okay? Because everything bounces back. As long as you're buying good companies, good projects, good crypto projects, and you're staying long 1 to 6 months, and you're buying at either a fair price, okay, again, the fair price is in the mean, in the middle, and the cheap price is down here, okay, in the golden zone. You're getting it at a major discount. You're going to the grocery store. Hey, all groceries are 50% off today. Wonderful. I'm going to go do my shopping here today, okay? At a fair price, it's just like, okay, I'm buying it at a fair price. I'm not getting it at an expensive price, okay? Because right now, I mean, if you were buying BBAI up here at $10, you're down 40%. If you put in 10,000 up here, you have $6,000 right now, and you lost that 4,000 in literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So again, pay attention to the zones, guys. You need the Fibonacci with the green dots. You can't trade without either of them. Okay, they both need each other in order for this strategy to work. So BBAI, we just want the green dot now that it's in the golden zone. I'd love to buy this thing down here at like $2 or $3. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be a great entry on it. And tech's getting hit hard. You guys see PLTR? I'm up quite a bit on those puts right now. We took a put, I think right here at about 115. It's down to 90 right now. I'm thinking that thing's going to go down here to 60. So tech is selling off hard. Crypto's selling off hard. Again, guys, it's the beginning of the year, though. Okay, we're in the beginning of the year. It is February right now. Okay, we have a long way to go in 2025. A lot of things can happen inside of a year. Okay, and I personally am bullish still on the crypto markets. It's just going to take a little more time than I thought to go back to the prices where I want to consider, dumping. Okay, I'm not selling my XTZ until it comes back up here to 180, or I'm sorry, $1.80. I'm not selling my comp till it comes back up here to 120. Why would I sell down here? Okay, I'm not going to sell down here. I started buying stuff right here in January. This is when I started re-entering on my crypto. Okay, January, maybe end of December, okay, in this zone. Okay, and yes, it went the other way. I thought we were going to have a move up. I was wrong, okay, but I was prepared to be wrong. Because why? Now that we're down here, I'm just averaging down. I'm averaging down my position. I'm buying more shares down here. I'm getting it for a cheaper price than I did up here. Yes, I could have set a stop loss right here at $67, but you know what? It doesn't matter, okay, because I'm just going to hold longer, okay? Again, this move right here from November to December literally took less than 30 days for comp. Less than 30 days we were up here. So this could be March. In March, we could literally be back up here in the red zone, guys. We could be, okay? April, it could be June, it could be July. I don't know. All I know is that right now, comp is trading at a very discounted price, right, based on past data, right, based on the Fibonacci. Every time this thing has come down here and tapped the green line, it has been a buying opportunity. Every time it has been in this zone, it has been a buying opportunity. Because again, up here, you're like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. Okay, and then down here, right, for those of you that didn't sell up here, down here, you're like, damn, I wish I would have sold up here. So you got to think about the psychology of how this thing works, right? The markets are a living mechanism. No one can predict which way we're going to go. All we can do is get a good idea. And again, you just got to ask yourself, are you getting a fair price? Are you getting a discounted price? Or are you getting an expensive price? How do we determine those three things? We simply use the Fibonacci tool. Expensive prices, fair prices, discounted prices. Okay, so if we're always buying at a fair price or a discounted price and selling when it gets expensive, we are going to beat 90% of the retail traders. Because 90% of retail are selling on days like today. They're like, oh, I can't take it anymore. I just got to sell. I got to sell. I'm down 10%. Even though if you look at the chart of comp, right, comp was down around 10% today. But look, we're right where we were trading at a couple Fridays ago. A couple Fridays ago, we were at the same exact price. Okay, this was 2 weeks ago. So on days like today, now they're like, oh God, I better sell. I got to sell, right? But really, in reality, right, we're just building a base. We're in a zone. We want to be buying in this zone. Okay, we were praying for these prices up here, right, in December. Okay, up here, you're always like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. And down here, you're like, damn, right? If you didn't sell up here, you're like, dang, I wish I would have sold up there. So it's the same thing, right? We're just playing the zones, guys. It's 1 to 6 months out. These things do not happen overnight. It's not a light switch that you turn on and turn off. These markets move in waves. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, and sometimes we go sideways for a long period of time. So you got to be prepared for all of that. Okay, so down here, discounted prices, right? Discounted prices. What else we got? And yeah, personally, I'm okay with being wrong in the short term, knowing that I'm going to be right in the long term, guys. I go into it with that mindset, okay? I'm okay with being wrong today. I'm okay with it, okay? Because I'm thinking 1 to 6 months out. I'm thinking, okay, where are we going to be in July or August? Are we going to be higher or are we going to be lower? Okay, and then that's where I use my technical, right? We use our technical indicators to determine, right, are we getting things at a good price or are we getting it at an expensive price? And right now, across the board for cryptocurrency, besides Bitcoin, I would say you're getting stuff at a very cheap price. Snapchat had a really nice day today. It had a green candle. It's still holding on to 10. I'm down quite a bit on those options right now. I really wish I would have sold before earnings there. That earnings really screwed us. I mean, they kicked the shit out of their earnings, but they sold off. But again, we're still building that base above that $10 level. That's sitting at about $10.40 right now. I'm going to stay long on these, and I'm going to look to average down on those calls that we bought on the next daily green dot. Again, I don't know when that's going to come. I think it could come this week. But $10 is going to be a big level. If it goes down to 9, we'll just average down there. Let's just wait on the green dot for Snap. That one is still in my portfolio, though. I did get stopped out on Ethereum, guys, at 2,500. I forgot to mention that. I did get stopped out on Ethereum. I thought I had canceled all my stop loss orders. I canceled it on XTZ, on Comp, and on Link and Trump, and I forgot to cancel my one on ETH. But I'm kind of happy about it right now because now I have some cash, right? If you guys got stopped out, that's a good thing, right? Now you just have to be patient and wait for the next round of green dots, right? If you had a stop loss set right there on Link at 17, great, right? We're now down at 15. You're getting it $2 cheaper. You can buy more coins down here. So I like the fact that I was stopped out on Ethereum. I got stopped out. I think it was like a 20% loss on that position. It only made up about 7% of my portfolio or something like that. So it only took away like 1.5 to 2% of my portfolio, which I'm fine with. And now I have cash, and really I think I'm going to use the cash to download to average down on Chainlink, because I think Chainlink is one of the strongest projects fundamentally. I think there's a lot of utility in the name. So I'm probably going to use that cash from that Ethereum, how I got stopped out at 2,500. Again, I set my stop loss at 2,500 because you can see that's where we bounced right there back in February. We went around, boom, got this big liquidation dip today, and it hit my price. So now that I'm stopped out, it's probably going to go to 5,000 tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it because I got cash right now, and with that cash, I'm just going to look to average down on some of these other positions on the daily dots. So Snap, though, again, another name I want to average down on as well on that next round of green dots. We got Kava, C-A-V-A. So this thing's dropping right now as well. So I would just wait for the green dot confirmation. And when you get that green dot confirmation, you also want to make sure price breaks above the 9 EMA, guys. I don't think I emphasize on that enough. You want to make sure that the 9 EMA, we are breaking above the 9 EMA on those green dots. Okay, you want price to break above that because that's when the trend starts. As long as we're below the 9 EMA, okay, that's that orange line on our trading indicator. As long as we're below that, okay, it's acting as resistance. So this thing's in free fall right now. Again, I would not try to catch this knife. And it looks like they got earnings tomorrow, so I would definitely look to sell on that. Aiden says, is stopped out better than a despair sell? Yeah, I mean, if you get stopped out, right, if you took a trade, right, if you took this trade on Chainlink and you saw this consolidation, you could have just set your stop loss right there at 17, right? If you got stopped out, okay, great, okay, because this is a big despair dip. So again, now you can go buy more coins. So if you had 2,000 coins here and the price dropped 50%, you can buy twice as many coins as you had up here with that cash, as long as you sit cash and don't, pile back into the market. Again, I don't like to buy on days that aren't green. Okay, I want to make sure I'm buying on a green day. I don't want to try to guess, oh yeah, we're going to bottom right here on Link, because I don't know. I really don't know. What gives me a better idea is these green dots. And again, these green dots are not 100%. They just give me an idea. And as long as we're pairing it with our zones, right, with the golden zones, okay, as long as I'm buying these green dots down here and holding, boom, eventually I'm going to get my day. Eventually these markets are going to turn, right? All the despair is going to be had, right? And then the smart money is going to come in and buy it back up. And then everyone's going to get excited about it up here and be jumping for joy and screaming from the top of the mountain, oh my God, crypto, crypto, crypto. And then that's when we're going to unload our bags. So the lower we go, the better, right? You're just getting stuff on a discount. Again, you don't buy a house or you don't buy a farm, an investment property, and look to sell it the next day or in a couple weeks. Normally people buy houses and they hold them, and then they sell them when the time is right, when the market goes up or whatever happens, right? Same things with stocks and crypto. The problem with stocks and crypto is it's so easy to let your emotions get the best of you and make an emotional decision, right? We just have to pick up our phone and hit a button and we're selling, right? When you sell a house or anything like that, it's a long, drawn-out emotional process, right? So that's the downside to stocks and crypto, and that's why a lot of people fail, because, again, it's very hard to manage your emotions when it comes to this stuff. Like, I just know from past experience, right? I've been trading for 8 years. I'm not selling on days like today. Was I wrong buying up here? Did I guess the exact bottom right here? No, I didn't. I was wrong, and we're going down now. But I was prepared for this dip, right? I have cash, and I'm looking to just average down on my position when we come down here. Okay, as long as I'm buying at a fair price or a discounted price and selling at an expensive price, eventually I'm going to win in the end, right? I'm going to beat everybody else in the end as long as that's the case. And again, this only works for good quality projects. If you're buying shit coins or altcoins or penny stocks, okay, this isn't the greatest method, because you don't want to hold a lot of those stocks or altcoins for 6 months, right? People are holding meme coins for I saw that 6 hours is considered like going long on a meme coin. 6 hours. So yeah, I just don't mess around with that stuff. I want to buy good utility, good projects, and good companies when it comes to stocks. Companies that beat their earnings, that are making money, that are not losing money, right? Snapchat's making $2 billion a quarter. They're one of the largest social media companies, right? This is a beer maker, STZ, right? They're making $3 billion a quarter. HP, this is a great trade that we took on Friday. I'm really happy with it right now. It broke over the 9 today, but they're making money, right? They're making about close to $1 billion a quarter. They missed on their revenue a little bit, but beat on their earnings. And again, I'm bullish on oil and gas, especially oil and gas companies in America, because Donald Trump he came out and said that he's gonna make America energy proficient. So energy companies and oil companies in America should do good, right? Fundamentally, they should do good. They should be getting more business because we're going to continue to right? Drill, baby, drill, as Donald Trump would say. Anna has a request for Coin. What did Coin do today? Coin had to get hit pretty hard. That's down to 220. So this is getting to a good zone where I really like Coinbase down here. So I think $200 would be an absolute steal for Coinbase. You can see every time it dips down here into this zone, it's been a buying opportunity. Right down here off that green dot in September, you were buying Coinbase at $1.50. Okay, it went all the way up to almost $400. And back here was another great time to buy Coinbase at what was that, 114? It went all the way up to 280. Down here, another great time to be buying Coinbase, right, in 2023. So for the last 2 years, it's been a great time to buy down here in this golden zone. So I can take note of that. I can see that, oh, now we're down here in the golden zone. Okay, what's missing? We need a green dot. We need a green dot on Coinbase, but this one is on the watch list. This is in my favorites list here. Okay, it's right up there at the top now. I did drop the watch list from last week over here. We covered, well, I didn't post the video for you guys. I will post the video. Actually, let me post it right here. So if you guys missed Friday's episode, this was the watch list episode. So we dropped the watch list on Friday. These were the names we were looking to buy and looking for green dots on this week. That's over here inside the watch list. You guys can go watch that. That was Friday's video. And I actually believe we have enough for another XRP giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and give away another 50 XRP here. Okay, I appreciate you guys. We hit 100 likes on Friday's video. So we actually have a 50 XRP giveaway going on right now. That's in 3 days. And I'm going to go ahead and make another one here for you guys. Okay. Oh, that says duration. 7 days. I always make these for 7 days so people have some time to hop in here and enter. But that 50 XRP giveaway is going to be live here. So 100 XRP is being given away over here in the Discord. Again, if we can get this stream here, looks like we got 85 people watching. If we can get this stream to 100 likes today, I'll give away 100 more XRP here on stream. You guys are going to bankrupt me when I should be raising cash, but that's okay, guys. I really appreciate you guys liking the videos. It really helps with the algorithm. I give away these videos for free just to help educate people. So I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your guys' support. So that's now live. We got another XRP giveaway going live here. I didn't share a password. Oops. Yep. So that thing is live here now. Okay. So just come over here and hit this emoji right here. You got to hit, don't hit this one. Don't hit this emoji here. Hit this one to enter. Okay. You want to hit that one right there to enter. Okay. And that will get you entered in. And that drawing will be on the 3rd. And we have, oh, I just put 2 in there. My bad. Oh, let me get rid of this one. Delete that. Boom. Okay. So now we just got that one. And then we got this one up here too. So you guys can go over here and enter for those. And I'll give it, and I really appreciate you guys liking the videos and stuff like that. I'm happy to do these giveaways as the channel continues to grow. So again, just come over here, hit these 2 buttons. This one will be drawn on the 27th. This one will be drawn on the 3rd. Let's get back to the chart request. Mario, I love you, brother. Yeah, thank you for the support. Yep, that indicator link is in the bio, guys. You guys can get all the tools we're talking about right here by clicking this link. And then everything you guys see on my screen, your trading view is going to look exactly like my screen. If you don't know what trading view is, it's just the website that we use to do our charting, tradingview.com. Okay, but your layout will look exactly like mine when you come over here to this trading indicator layout and click that link. Okay, if you have any questions or need support with that, my email is right there. You can also hit me up over here inside the Discord as well and ask questions. And again, if you guys got generic questions, I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't email me like about some of the stuff. If you just keep everything in Discord, you can get a lot faster response, and there's other people, right? We have over 1,000, like 400 members now or something like that. Lots of people in there that can help you guys out as well, not just me. So Coinbase, again, that's on the favorites list. We just need that green dot confirmation. We need that green dot from Coinbase. I think that's going to set up really nice as crypto continues to sell off. I mean, if we can get this thing down here at a discounted price of 120 to 140, that's going to be absolutely outstanding. So let's just wait on the green dot confirmation there on coin. We got BTLE. This is Vital Energy. So this one is also down here in the golden zone. So I don't know anything about this energy company. Looks like they had some news today. They got a price target of $47 to $49. Again, if this is an American energy company, I like it down here. Again, it bounced right here off the green dot on December 24th from 28 up to 36. That was a great move. Just wait for that confirmation there. We got HP. We were talking a little bit about this. Again, I took a position on this on Friday. That was on this red day right here. We got that confirmation right there. This one had the golden dot here on the Heikenashis. So if you guys do have the indicator, if you ever see the golden dot, that is the most bullish indication that you can get on the indicator. Okay, it's more bullish than the green dots. So we saw that golden dot there. Someone called it out in the Discord actually on February 13th. And that's when I got interested in it. I took a position right here. Today it was up around 5%. And my target on that's all the way up there at around 40 to 44, okay, up there in the red zone. So I'm holding on to that one. Again, an American, they're a drilling company. They drill the wells and stuff like that for oil. So I think they're going to benefit over the next 4 years, and I think this stock you will see trade higher. I just continue to hold it. I'd continue to hold that HP. We've got this is Wolf, Terra Wolf. Okay, that thing's coming down too. So that could come down here in this territory. I'd love to buy this thing at $2. $2 looks like a great buy. $3 is also a pretty important level. But again, let's just wait on that confirmation. They got earnings coming out on Friday. Okay, $2 would be a great price. You just need that confirmation of that green dot there. BTQQF. It's a long one. That one's in the golden zone right now. So if you're trading this one, I just use a stop loss at the bottom. I'd probably use 190. That price action is kind of funky here today. You want to see that one break out tomorrow. Okay, that one needs to break out tomorrow. I'd honestly put a stop loss probably at around $2. $2 would be a big stop there for, what is this one? BTQFF. Looks like a pharmaceutical company. Thank you, brother. Haku says ASM. Guessing you're talking about the crypto here. So that's getting close to that zone right there. It's trying to bounce here off at 3 cents. So if you're in the position and you want to use a stop loss, I'd put it right there at 0.028. And I look to average down on it on the next green dot if you're still in the position. Okay, again, you just want to be buying for the prices up here. So you want to be buying and holding. Thing needs a green dot. We got AIOZ. Ooh. AIOZ's bouncing right off the bottom of that green line too. I really like this one as well. I'm going to go ahead and add this one into the watch list as well here. That one looks very interesting. Bouncing right there off the green line. Again, the green line is the best buy target we can get. Okay, you could see that from the beginning of time. Every time we come down here and tap that green line is a great time to buy. You would have been buying it at a penny back there. It went up to 20 cents. And I believe this is an AI name here as well. So another name I'd look to buy here on the green dot. That one is now on the watch list as well. I'll post an updated watch list after this video too, because there were some names, were some changes after today's move. We got Spell, S-P-E-L-L, also down here in discount territory as well. So once again, just waiting on the green dot confirmation. Again, selling up here, buying down here. Selling up here, buying down here. Okay, wait for the green dot. I'd watch that level right there. AMP token. This is like an OG altcoin. But that one is down in the buy territory as well. So again, waiting on the green dot confirmation. The closer we get to the green line, the better the price. Okay, so we're just melting down right now. Again, let's just wait on the confirmation on that one as well. Confirmation and a break of the 9 EMA. You see when it broke the 9 EMA here last time? Boom, it went on a ride. Okay, wait for that break of that orange line. Okay, right now we're sitting way off of it. There's no telling if this thing's done or not. I don't think the dip is done. I think we're going to continue to dip. I think it's going to happen really fast. And I think we're either going to go sideways for a while or we're just going to absolutely rip face back to the upside. So, again, a lot of money on the sidelines right now. There's governments coming in ready to buy it. There's ETFs launching here, I believe, next month. And just a lot of bullish sentiment, a lot of bullish things that are going to be happening. And again, as an investor, you have to see that. You have to be thinking, 1 to 6 months out. We're not thinking about tomorrow's price or the next day's price, the price after that. We want to be thinking long term. Okay, we're buying for the prices up here inside of the red zone. Okay, down here. We're buying in discount territory. AMP token is on discount right now. Okay, I just wait for a green dot to buy it. Filecoin we covered, AVAX we covered, CRV, Curve Finance. Curve Finance. If we can get this video to 100 likes, guys, I'll take some requests from the chat here. Let me get through our members first, and we'll take some from the chat here once we're done. I want to get through everybody's requests over here before I take any from the chat. We got Curve Finance also, just needs the green dot confirmation. This is a big level right here for it, 40 cents. Okay, that's where we wicked down to back in February. We're sitting literally right on the same exact price. So 40 cents, I would definitely have a stop loss at if you want to protect your losses to the downside. But if it goes any lower, right, you should just be buying at 30, buying at 20. Okay, wait for the green dot there to make your move. But 40 cents if you want to set a stop loss on that. Put it at 39. But that probably would hit if you set it. So just have a plan, right? We're buying for the prices up here in the red zone, not for the prices down here. We got Doge. Again, I don't think this is done yet. It's sitting right at 20. 20 cents is right where we wicked down to back here in February. So if it can hold on to 20 cents, right, that's a big level for Doge. Big level for Doge. So let's see where that green dot comes out at. It looks like it's in a downtrend, testing support. It's in a descending channel. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 20 cents is a big level for Doge. Let's watch 20 cents. If it can hold on to 20 cents, that'd be great. But if we break down, we most likely will see 10 or 15 cents. Again, just waiting for that green dot confirmation here. Not trying to catch a knife or guess where we're going to bottom. Let's just use the AI. Let's just use the indicator to let us know, hey, this is the potential bottom. I'd much rather take the indicator's word for it than think that I'm going to get it right. This isn't 100%, but it will get you pretty damn close. Okay, that dot came right there at 24 cents. You could have had a stop loss right there at 23. It broke, and now it's all the way down here to 20. But we did bounce right on 20 last time we dipped down to it. So this is a big level. 20 cents is a very big level for Doge. Let's watch that this week. We got Oxy, OXY. What did this one do this week? That one's got a red dot here today. So how I'd play the red dot is I would just use a stop loss at $49. $49 is your stop loss there on Oxy. Okay, and that does have a red dot. So when you get a red dot is when you want to set a stop loss, right? This red dot, your stop loss should have been right there at the bottom of the candle at 51. 51 broke, and we reset. Okay, so we got a red dot today. So where's the bottom of the candle? You always want to give it a little room, too. So $49 would be my stop loss there on Oxy. I actually want to take a look at the hourly there and see where that is. Okay, so that's a little oversold. But we'll see how this one reacts tomorrow at 49. If it sells off, we're just going to look to buy it again. Again, we were buying down here at 46. That was a really nice trade up to 52 there. But it is bouncing right on that 9 EMA. So we'll see how this thing does in the morning. If you want to put a stop loss to protect your gains that you got in down here on, just use it at 49. If 49 breaks, right, we'll come down again and get another green dot, another chance to buy it. As long as we're buying it down here, we don't care. Right? We don't care. We're buying for the prices up here. And this thing has a long way to go back to 68.70 there. What else we got? Tesla. Yeah, Tesla I think got rocked today too. Not too bad. We were talking about this level here on Friday at 325. It's literally sitting at $1 of it, but you can see that dot is red. So if we break 325 tomorrow, this thing will probably come down to 275 to $30 again. I want to see Tesla get out over that 9 EMA. I want to see that breakout over the 9 EMA there on Tesla. As long as it's down and getting rejected off it, right? I don't want to be a part of it. Okay, we want to see that breakout. Okay, rip it. Okay, so waiting on a green dot for Tesla. I think that one's coming down to 275 there. Microsoft. Microsoft's in the golden zone. Okay, down here in the golden zone. If you could buy Microsoft at 390, I think that's going to be a great price. That'll be right there off of that green line. Again, all you got to do is wait for the green dot confirmation. And again, we want to see a green dot and a breakout over that 9 EMA there. But it is down here in discount territory. So, yeah, just watching the bottom, that bottom of that green line right there, waiting on a green dot for Microsoft. We got ASTZ. I don't see that one. Airbnb. Hopefully you guys sold Airbnb too when I was telling you to. Okay, again, I was calling to sell it up here in the red zone after that earnings spike. Okay, I was saying sell, 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 baby. Ugh. Okay, just melting down now. I honestly I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you now. Okay, when that stochastic RSI, right, when our light blue line gets back up there at the white dotted line, and we're in the red zone, guys, you need to either be selling some or all of the position. Okay, that is our strategy. If you're not selling up here, okay, it's too late to sell now. I mean, now you got to hold the bag. Now you're stuck holding the bag, and we're down 10% from where we were up here. So, again, if you bought this green dot, you're still in profit, but I think this thing could just continue to drop here. It's definitely going to come down to at least 140, in my opinion, to fill that gap. But I don't know what this thing's going to do. I would have been selling it up here at Airbnb. I'd look to buy. I mean, we're back in the golden zone, so if you want to buy it again, just wait for the green dot confirmation. But that was your selling opportunity up here. Okay, you got the red dot right there as well at like 160. LCX, how's this one doing? Another altcoin here. Ooh, okay, big move up, shove down. Yeah, that was a nasty move today, guys. That was a nasty move in crypto today. I mean, they just got you excited and then shoved it right back down in your face. But again, when that stochastic is up there at the white dotted line, you want to be careful. Okay, you want to be careful of a move like that. It's got a red dot here today, but it is trying to hold on to 20 cents. I don't think it's going to hold. Personally, I think this thing is going to trade lower. I think crypto's in for a little bit more pain here. So we'll see where that thing bottoms. You got to make a decision right now. Honestly, I'd probably set a stop loss at 19 cents if you're still holding. If 19 cents breaks, I would sell it and wait for a green dot to get back in. But this level right here has to hold. So tomorrow, if we can get a big day tomorrow, right? If we get a big day up tomorrow, if we go up 10% tomorrow, we're back. But just the way the charts look, I don't know what's going to happen now. And there's a lot of red on the chart, right? You see a lot of red. So I'll feel more comfortable right on the next round of green dots. Once we start seeing some green dots here on these charts, right? XTZ, comp, Ethereum, right? Bitcoin. Bitcoin's chart is what scares me. I mean, Bitcoin's chart is extremely oversold right now, but it just broke out of that fib zone. So if we can get a candle back up to 96 tomorrow, we're going to be right back in this thing. Okay, but it has to absolutely pump up to 96. If 96, right, if these level 90 can't hold, we're definitely coming down to at least 50. Or I'm sorry, 80. If 90 can't hold, we're definitely coming down to 80 on Bitcoin. So it'll be interesting. Again, guys, we're not buying for tomorrow's prices or next week prices. We're buying for the prices in 1 to 6 months. But I would have never been a buyer of Bitcoin up here. The only time I would have bought Bitcoin was back here in August or September. Okay, and if you guys were buying on the monthly as well, okay, you can see the monthly dot was called out back here in January at 17,000. This one was called out right here at 25. This one was called out right here at, what was that? 65. So 3 great entries there off the monthly. If you guys just want to use the green and red dots to enter and exit, use the monthly chart. Don't even use the daily chart. Okay, the daily chart is for finding the zones. Okay, this is for finding the fair price and the discounted price and seeing when things are expensive. Again, selling Bitcoin right there. Boom. Red dot in the red zone, right at the top of the line at 107. Sell it. Take some off. Okay, we'll see where Bitcoin falls to. But again, I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable once we start seeing some green dots here on the daily across the board for crypto. As of right now, it just doesn't look pretty. Okay, it does not look pretty. People are getting liquidated now. CELH, I sold my position up here at around 34 off that big earnings. They missed their earnings, but they went up like 30%. It actually ended up working out pretty well. The trade is still on, right? Above 30, it looks good. I think it's going to come back down here and touch the 9, that orange line. I think we're going to retrace, tap probably 28 and then go before we have a move. But if this thing gets down here to 28, right, touches, I'd look for a buy off the 9 EMA here. I want to see it retract, and then that's where I'd look to take another entry. So that thing had a really nice move off of earnings. So if you guys were buying prior to that around 20 to 24, right, that was a really nice move there on earnings. I sold my entire options position. I think I made around, I think it was around 350% on those options. Yeah, 350% on those CELH options. So they turned out, and again, I was buying that thing for about 2 months. I started buying right here at 26, buy, all the way down. Okay, big move, sell it, and go find the next trade. But I think that thing is going to retrace to 27, 28 bucks and then start. Because this thing has a long way to go all the way up to the top. And did the monthly actually, look at the monthly chart. The monthly chart's just now starting to reverse. And again, this is a big energy drink company. Massive energy drink company. Okay, so they got a lot of room to go all the way back to the top of the fib there. I'm not saying that's going to get there overnight, but it looks like a good long-term hold. I would just look for an entry off of 27, 28 bucks. If you're still in the position, I would just continue to hold it. What else we got? Oh man, I might have to go use the bathroom here. We got quite a few requests here today. We got Ondo. Ondo needs a green dot as well. It's getting down close to discount territory. I think 80 cents would be a good buy. 60 cents after that would be the level I'm looking for. And the green dot on the confirmation is what we need. We got AERO. Aerodome. Okay, that thing's also down here in discount territory. So again, waiting on the green dot confirmation. Okay, and then looking to enter, looking to add to the position. Also, I want to make sure that it breaks over the 9 EMA when we get that. But that one is down in discount territory. I believe these guys have some BlackRock involvement. I'd look for 60 cents and also 40 cents down there on AERO. We got KODK, Kodiak. Kodiak is up here in the red zone. I'm taking profits up there on Kodiak. Okay, if you're still in the name, use a stop loss right there at 673. But again, I'm selling up here against that red line. That's where I want to be selling. MANH. MANH. This one's getting rugged here. This one's getting hit really hard. God, they beat their earnings pretty good too. I don't know what this company is, but they're getting hit hard. They're getting hit really hard right now. That monthly chart is falling off a freaking cliff right now. So I wouldn't touch this thing until it breaks out over the 9. That'd be a better place to buy it. It is trying to put in a double bottom here. You want to make sure 170 is going to hold here. If 170 doesn't hold, you could. That stochastic's pretty high, so I would not touch this thing. As of right now, it's a falling knife. I want to see it break out over the 9 with a gray dot, and that stochastic lower there. God, they got freaking reamed there. Just knocked. We got Match, MTCH. You're talking about Match, or I think you're talking about Match Group. This is the dating website, right? The Tinder. Not a Tinderer myself, but 32 looks like a good stop loss level for this one. Nice bull hammer today. You just want to wait on that green dot confirmation. Wait on that green dot confirmation on Match. We got XTZ. It's another name that's in my portfolio. It is down here in the golden zone. Okay, I bought this at 82 cents, I think right around here. So I'm down a little bit on the position now, but again, just looking to potentially average down, looking to hold down here, not looking to panic sell or do anything crazy. Okay, just simply waiting. Okay, I'll wait for a bottom. If it comes down here to 60 cents, I'll buy more. I'll average down on my position and get my average cost to 70. But as of right now, I'm buying, and I'm looking to buy this one on a green dot, and I'm looking to hold it right until it gets back up there to the red zone. Okay, I don't care if that takes 3 months. That's how long I'm willing to hold, guys. Okay, we're not day traders here. We're not buying for tomorrow's price. We're buying for the price in 3 to 6 months, or 1 to 6 months. Bonk's falling off a cliff. This is another one I'm just not very sure about. They're a meme coin, obviously, but they broke a pretty major level right there at 0.015. So you're going to want to wait on a green dot confirmation from that. But if there's any merit to this company, if they're any good, it should bounce here probably at around 0.0001. But again, I don't know the fundamentals of the company, so I personally would not be buying it just because I don't know what the project does. But that's got a lot of room to go back to the top if we do get a bounce. HIMS, how'd they do? They had earnings today. Been the talk of the town here. How'd their earnings do? Let me look at extended hours. Okay, they're down after earnings. They're down big after earnings. Down to 41 it was. They're down like right here. So they're in the golden zone again. It looks like they crushed their earnings. They did really good. But again, we're looking to buy this one a little lower. Looks like they beat their earnings. So they beat their earnings, but they're down to about 38 after hours. So they're down about $10 after beating their earnings. So that's that could set up here shortly. Could set up for a nice trade. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my eye on that one. I'll add that one into the watch list as well. And we'll keep an eye on that one for a green dot. I like the fact that they're down. I don't know why it's not showing the after hours on my screen. Normally that will show, but they're really the price is sitting at $41. If you look at the hourly chart, okay, you can see it's sitting at $42 right now. It's sitting like right here in the middle of the zone. So that's one I'm going to want to buy on the next green dot. I think they have a lot of growth potential. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I believe they're like a online prescription service. We got STZ for the stock. STZ is that beer maker we bought. Again, another one that came here with the green dot on February 13th. This was one that Warren Buffett was buying last quarter. Once I heard that, once I saw the green dot, I wanted some action. I wanted some of the action. This one's looking good. I really like it. I still got my stop loss at 160. You could move it up to 170 if you want. but I'm keeping it at 160. I'm long on this project. I'm honestly targeting around 210 to 220 on this. I like the fact that we're getting way up over that 90 MA there. That's a good sign. Okay, when we break out over the 90 MA, that means the momentum is now in our favor. When we're down below the 90 MA and getting rejected, right, not so good. When we break out over it, that's go time. I believe we entered on this candle right here at around 170. So got about a break-even trade with a stop loss at 170 here. I'm going to remain long on this one, and I'm looking to take profits probably around 220 on STZ. And I'm going to keep my stop at 160 for now. OXY, this is Oxy. We covered this one. Okay, stop loss at 49 on that one. You want to make sure that one holds the 9 as well. Actually, use a stop loss at 48. $48 on the stop loss for Oxy. We got CLF from Zeno. What's going on, my brother? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Obviously, probably not a very good Monday for a lot of you and even me. Okay, it was a pretty bloody day today. I think I lost around, I don't know, $6,000-$7,000 today with that dip. But hey, again, not buying for today's prices, not buying for tomorrow's prices. I'm buying for the prices in 1 to 6 months. We're not day traders. Okay, we're not panic selling on big red days. We're holding. Okay, we're holding and looking to buy more. Okay, this isn't a light switch that we turn on and off. Okay, we're not buying for tomorrow's prices. We're buying for the prices when they get back up here in the red zone. And CELF, they missed their earnings by quite a bit. So they're actually breaking down below the 9 now. You want to make sure that one holds on to 1090. I put a stop loss at 1090. You want to make sure that has a green day tomorrow and gets back over that level. What's the monthly say? So the monthly's trying to actually turn here. So this actually doesn't look like a bad long here. You can see last time it was down here on the monthly chart with that wave. But we got the green dot right there on June. That was 2020 at $5. It went all the way up to 34. So that green dot should print here shortly. I just continue to hold this one. I'd be a holder. Don't even worry about a stop loss. Just look to add on the next green dot if you need to. If you want to set a stop loss, use it at 10. Okay, if 10 breaks, then you're going to be in some trouble back down to 9. But that's going to have a hard time getting down past 10, I think. We got Groupon, GRPN. Groupon selling off here, broken down below the 9. I put a stop loss on that one at $11. If 11 breaks, it's probably going in here to 8 or 9. But again, you could have been selling up here on this red dot. I know it wasn't in the red zone, but that was up at 14. If you were entering on this dot right here, that was a 40% trade. You should have been taking some. I got to use the bathroom. I will be right back. Let's take a little intermission here. Go get a drink of water, whatever you need to do. I'll be right back. All right, we're back in action, folks. We're back in action. So yeah, Groupon, you should have probably been selling some there off that red dot again. Anytime this wave is up here, guys, when you see the blue wave way up here on the indicator, it's a good time to take some off. It's also a good time to take some off when you see that stochastic RSI, that light blue line touching that white dotted line there. Okay, again, great time to take some off. Great time to take some off. Normally, if I get a big red dot like that, okay, if you see a red dot with the wave way up here, normally I will take profits, especially if we're sitting that far off the 9 EMA. So you can see that candle right there was sitting around 9% off of the 9-day moving average. The 9-day moving average is also something that the price likes to pull back into, okay? So when we get extended off of the 9 EMA, you're going to see a pullback eventually, and you're getting one there. And Groupon's got earnings today, so they actually just reported, and they are down after hours. So they're down to, looks like $11 here after hours, $12. So stop loss, I mean, that's a tough one. You should have been selling up here on Groupon there. Blast. Another crypto here. Okay, this one looks like it's at the freaking bottom as well. I mean, this thing has just absolutely been wrecked. Again, I don't know anything about these newer coins, but big level for this one's going to be right there at 0.003. Constellation Brand, yes, sir. Yeah, we covered that. We covered that. Let me get through the member chart requests, and I'll get to some of your guys in chat. Let me get through our members. Let me take care of our members here first. We got AT&T. I'd sell this thing. That thing has gone on an absolute ride. If you want to keep riding it, I'd use a stop loss at 26. But everything says this thing's very overbought. It might have a big move up, but right, if you're buying right here, right, if you're buying on that green dot, you're up around 20-30%. So for a stock, that's a really good gain. I would sell AT&T here. ACHR, this is Archer. Ooh, God, getting wrecked again. Where were we selling? Where should we have been selling? Right up there against that red line, right there at 1150. That was a great time to take profits. 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 Okay, do you guys see how this works? Okay, great time to be buying down here. You should have been buying ACHR down here at $3, right? Great time to be buying. Great time to be selling. Okay, $3 all the way up to 12. That was a 400% move if you sold the top there. Okay, 330% there, 240% there, rinse and repeat. Now we're just too expensive, and now we're just falling. Now is not the time to buy this, okay? Let it fall. Let it fall, then we'll come scoop it up. They got earnings coming up on Thursday, so I'd recommend you watch that. We got MU. This is an interesting chart. Another one that we capitalized on here. We got in on this green dot. This was a quick trade. Okay, this went from 91 up to around 110. That was around a 20% move from here to here. So I ended up selling mine right there because look at, again, I was talking about that extension. When you see that extension off that 90 MA, okay, that was an 8% extension off of the orange line there. You see how that works, and then it retraces back into it. In this case, it retraced back into it, but now it's selling off. So I wouldn't look to enter this one until you see that green dot right there. Again, I called that sellout in the Discord. I call out all my trades over here in Overkill Trades every time. Every time I buy or sell a stock, it gets called out over here. Okay, every time I buy or sell a stock. So if you guys are not in the Discord, you guys could see that. But yes, we sold that right there at 109, I believe it was. And now it's coming down. So let's just wait on the green dot confirmation. This will most likely set up for another nice entry. We just got to be patient, right? Be patient. Don't try to catch a knife. Wait for the green dot confirmation. Long term, it's still in a great zone to be buying, okay? It's still in a great zone to be buying. It's back in the golden zone now. So when we get that green dot confirmation, we want to be looking to buy it down here, okay? Because again, we're buying for the prices up here in the red zone, and we're way down here. And Micron's a great company, so I'm going to keep my eye on this one this week too. I'll add that one to the watch list as well. And again, I'll share this watch list with you guys after the video because things have definitely changed after a day like today, right after a big liquidation dip like today. So hang in there. SEI we covered, MU, we got HP, we covered PDS. Precision Drilling Company, thank you. Okay, another drilling company here. This is PDS. Looks like they missed their earnings. So they're not making as much money as HP. But again, I still think these drilling companies are going to do very, very well. I would just wait till this thing breaks out over the 9 before you took a position on it. But this one looks interesting. I'm actually going to look this up. /info PDS. So if you guys use the research tool over here, all you guys got to do is type in /info, type in your ticker, and then that pulls up everything you need to know about the company. So they're a Canadian drilling company. I don't want to buy a Canadian drilling company. I want to buy an American drilling company. So I'd recommend you buy HP instead. HP is a very strong, very big American drilling company. Okay, again, if you want to know more about HP, just type in /info, hit enter, type in HP, and you could do your fundamental research just like that. Okay, you can see it's based in Oklahoma, oil and gas, $2.6 billion company, 7,000 employees, okay, provider in the oil and gas drilling industry, okay, leading provider. So HP is definitely the trade on that. I would not trade that other name. I don't know what that other name was. But Canadian drilling companies, no. I want to buy American drilling companies because the President of the United States has said he's going to drill, baby, drill, meaning there's going to be more drilling going on in the United States, which, in fact, is good for American drilling companies, right? Established American drilling companies. So that's just the analysis on it. So you got to think about fundamentals sometimes, I guess. We got AIZ. This has been an altcoin that everyone was, again, losing their shit about over the meme coin craze. Now what are they doing? They're crying. They're getting kicked out of the house by their wives. They're going to work at McDonald's. Okay. I would just watch 21 cents on this. Again, I don't know anything about this project. All I know is that it was a Solana meme coin. So you want to make sure that one holds 21 cents. Is it going to hold? I have no idea. I wouldn't buy it until I got the green dot. I probably wouldn't buy it, period, until I did some research on it. But green dot is what you need. 21 cents is where we wick down to right there. So be careful on that. TM, I like this one. Toyota Motor. Again, I don't know how these car companies are going to do during not during COVID, but during this economic times. I feel like people aren't really buying new cars, but I do think Toyota Motor is trading at a discount, right? Again, we're buying for the prices up here. Okay, down here. We're buying down here for the prices up here. So watching Toyota Motor here, it is selling off. I believe it did get the red dot there on the monthly. So the monthly chart doesn't look very good. It's got a red dot actually on the monthly, so you want to be careful. And you want to use a stop loss. I would say you need a stop loss 160, right? No lower than 160. Okay, it cannot break 160. If 160 breaks, you're going to be in trouble. I'd look to buy this thing on the green dot, but again, hopefully you're thinking about the fundamentals of things. Are people really buying cars right now? How are these guys doing in regards to their earnings? It looks like they did pretty good. They made $81 billion, so they actually did very well. They just must have gave bad guidance or something. I think Toyota Motors at like a 170 would be a good buy. I think that'd be a good buy. Again, one of the biggest car makers in the world. So they are a legit company, but you just want to be careful. Okay, you want to use a stop loss right there at 160 on Toyota Motors. We got BCH, Bitcoin Cash. BCH. Another name down there at the bottom of the golden zone. So I love this one with a stop loss at 270. I think it looks really good. I just wait for the green dot confirmation. I would not enter here until you get that confirmation. Again, buying for the prices up here. Last time it touched that green was down here in 2022 at 87 bucks. What did it do? It did the ripski all the way to the top. So that's looking good. Just use that stop loss at 270. Again, you need that green dot confirmation. What's the monthly saying? The monthly's got a red dot as well. So the monthly looks really ugly here. So we need this thing to hold on to 270 there on BCH, Bitcoin Cash. And it's trying to bounce here as well. So 270 needs to be your stop loss, and I wouldn't buy it till you get that green dot confirmation there. 270 has to be the stop, though, on that thing. Fang. Another energy company in the golden zone. I like this one. Looks like they had earnings today, and they did very well, and they sold off on the news. So I like Fang here. I would just make sure it holds 145. Okay, you don't want 145 to break. I'd be a buyer here on the next green dot for Fang. Okay, and the one I'd want to see break over that 9 EMA right there. HP. HP, we've covered this one multiple times, sorry, but this thing's breaking out over the 9. I like it. Okay, target on this is anywhere from 34 to 36 right now for HP. XRP, here we go. Wow, it took you guys long enough to request the XRP. That's trying to bounce on 220, but again, we need to wait for that confirmation of that green dot. We got the last green dot right here on the 8. That was around 230. It went up to around 280. That was a nice little trade there for about 15%. And now it's selling off again down here below the 9. So I want to see these names break back above that 9 EMA. Okay, I wouldn't want to take a move. I wouldn't want to take a trade till we see these names break over the orange line. Okay, when we break over the orange line, that's when the party starts. Okay, boom, green dot, break out over the orange. Let's go. Okay, as of right now, we tried to break out here, but got rejected. Okay, and now we're down below it. So 220 is the level XRP is trying to bounce on right now. I just wait for that green dot confirmation. Devin, good call, man. No, I did not wash my hands. I was in a rush to get back to you guys. Aiden says, I have a row of numbers across the board on the white dotted line above. Yeah, so these numbers right here will tell you, like, you're down here below 100, you're up here above 100, right? That white dotted line sits on the 100 line. So ideally, you want to buy when that stochastic is down here at 0 and sell when it's closer to 100. Again, nothing is 100%, but ideally, that's how you use those numbers there. Stellar broke 30 cents, looks like yesterday. So next level for this, again, as long as we can hold on to the bottom of this level right here where we almost got right where that big candle happened there in February. 24 cents, I'd say, is a big level for this. Again, just waiting on the green dot confirmation for XLM there. We're right in the middle, so we can say, hey, we're getting it at a fair price right now. Not a cheap price, but we are getting it at a fair price. So again, XLM, I'd love to see that thing break back over that 9 EMA and go for a ride. Again, target on that would be 55, but we just want to sit on our hands on XLM and XRP until they get those green dots. We got UTHR. He says, did you wash your hands? Oh, that's good, man. UTHR, this thing's selling off. I don't like it. Red dot up here in the red zone. I think that one's got some room to fall there. STRDY. Do those big candles signify going after stops? Yeah, they're definitely liquidation dips. Today, like today, is a manipulation move. I mean, today the whales are selling. I mean, they're just selling. STDRY, dude, I don't know. This thing's just getting rugged. XCN. XCN's getting here to the bottom of the zone. It's right down there at around 0.016. 0.015 is going to be a big level for this again. I was telling you guys to sell XCN up here, right at the top of the red zone there. Right now, we're getting it at a fair price. Again, another name I just want to see break over that 9 EMA. He says no row is horizontal across the... I don't know what you're talking about, man. You'd have to send me a screenshot of something in the chat. Pepsi, PEP, how'd this perform today? So you're seeing these value stocks, right? The value stocks, the drink companies, the oil companies, these are doing very well, right? I mean, HP was up today. STG was up today. Pepsi was up pretty big today. Okay, these names are doing really well. So normally when tech is selling off like this, people are rotating out of tech into value names. Value names are names that are not tech. They're more Dow Jones, right? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, right? AT&T, right? More safer, right? Fundamental plays, not just tech plays. So Pepsi still looks good. I really like Pepsi here. I'd continue to hold that one. And it is touching the stochastic here. So you can take some off here at 156 if you want to. There's a chance it could pull back to 148, but I think this thing's going for a ride here. Look at the monthly. Monthly's looking good. Looks like it wants to bounce. If you want to play this one, right, use a stop loss at 140. I just continue to hold. If it breaks 140, you're screwed, but that thing's got a nice target back up there to 180 there. But 140 would be my stop loss there on, you could even move it up here to like 144 on Pepsi. SNPS, and thank you for verifying that these are stocks. That helps me out a lot. This one looks good. Okay, this one looks good coming down in here to the, it's literally touching the green line right now. Again, we want to buy in those places. Last time that happened was in 2022. Beautiful, beautiful sell-off here. So I just encourage you to wait for the green dot. It looks like they got earnings Wednesday too. So don't rush into anything, right? Earnings is always a toss-up. It looks like they've done pretty well on their earnings in the past. So 460 is a big level, but I wouldn't go on a full position. I wouldn't go to a full position here before earnings. You want to buy half before earnings, half after earnings, because earnings is always a gamble. We could sell off really hard. Yes, it's down here at the green line, but that doesn't mean we have to bounce here. There's a good chance we do, though. If you're going to buy it, use a stop loss at 460. If that breaks, sell it. AMZ, Amazon. What's Amazon doing? Again, breaking out. I told you guys to wait on this one. Yes, the wave is way down here, but that doesn't mean we have to bounce. So the Amazon's going to set up nice too. Amazon's also in the watch list this week. We just want to wait for that green dot confirmation. Again, green dot confirmation. If we can get Amazon at $200, that'd be a pretty good buy. Okay, that'd be a pretty good buy. 190 would be even better. Okay, I'm looking to buy this thing between 190 and 200. Amazon's going to set up really, really nice. Okay, don't catch the knife. Wait for confirmation. Wait for that confirmation. And yes, those big candles do signify stop losses. We're getting hit. Okay, there was a lot of stop losses being set. And when stop losses get hit, you see those kind of moves. You see those big liquidation moves. And again, a lot of people trade the crypto market with leverage, guys. You don't need to trade with leverage in crypto to make a lot of money because of how volatile it is. Okay, moves like today are the ones that are going to wreck you. Okay, I don't trade crypto with leverage. That's why I'm still alive and breathing. Okay, if you guys got liquidated, that's because you're trading with leverage. You do not need to use leverage to succeed in cryptocurrency trading. Okay, it is so volatile already. We can go down 50% tomorrow and be up 60% by the end of the week. That's how crypto moves. So never use leverage in crypto. Okay, not at a $3 trillion market cap. It's too easy to manipulate, and There's just stop hunters. We just got to make sure we're buying stuff at a discounted price or at a fair price. Okay. And then just think, okay, I'm not going to sell till this gets expensive. I mean, I'm down like 25% on my chain link position right now. You think that feels good? No, it does not feel good. But do I care? No, I do not care because I have a plan, right? I'm long on Chainlink. I think Chainlink is going to grow over the next 5 to 10 years. So every time it gets down in one of these zones, right, I want to be buying. And when it comes up here, this is when I want to sell. So I'm not going to panic sell down here because we could bottom in the next couple of weeks and go right back up. Again, no one ever knows what direction the market's going to go. Okay, these indicators just give us an idea of where we could potentially bounce. We could potentially bounce right here at 14 on Link. We could bounce right there at 12. We could bounce right there at 10. Right now, I got a limit order on Link at 12 bucks. If it goes down to 12, I'm going to eat that thing up. Okay, that's right in the middle of the gold zone there. If we get a big dip tonight and they suck it right back up like this, rip, I'm going to be okay. Because I was buying Link at, I think my average cost is like $21. So I was buying Link like right here. And it's down here. Okay, my average is 21. I was actually buying here. I bought a little bit right up in here, and then I bought some down here, and now I'm going to buy some more if it goes down to 12, but only if it goes to 12, because that's going to bring my average cost down. So again, not going to buy until I get a green dot, or if it hits 12, because I think 12 is a discounted price. I want to buy at a discounted price on Chainlink there. And again, could we go down for the next couple of weeks? Yep. Am I prepared? Am I mentally prepared for that? Yep. Why? Because I know I'm just going to wait till the price comes back up here. Because again, the price always retracts. You guys go back in time, it always retracts to the red. Always retracts to the red. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay. I don't think this was the top of this bull market. I do not believe that. Okay. In December, I do not believe that was the top of the bull market. I still think there is a ton of money coming in. You're talking about governments buying. You're talking about ETFs getting launched. All of this is happening this year. Okay, the United States is building a stockpile, a digital asset stockpile, meaning they're going to come in and start buying this stuff at these cheap prices. Okay, they're trying to get this shit down so they can come in and load their boats. Okay, they're trying to get all of us retailers out of the market right now. They're trying to cause panic, right? We're down. Okay, we're down. Okay, markets move in cycles. Again, you're either buying at a fair price, an expensive price, or a discounted price. Okay, we choose to buy at a fair price and we choose to buy at discounted prices. So when Link comes back, if Link comes back down here, it could bounce right here. Okay, we just got to think that in our minds, right? And then we're not selling until it gets back up here. I refuse to believe this was the top of the 2025 bull market. I think February has been a total manipulation dip. I mean, you're talking Link is down 40% in 21 days. 21 days. When was the last time that happened? Right here. 40%. What did we do? Ripped it back up. Okay, what was this one? 40% here. What did we do? Ripped it back up. So again, if you're thinking day to day, then yeah, today sucks. But if you're thinking, okay, I'm 1 to 6 months out, I don't care about days like today. I'm fine, right? We're just going to buy more when the time is right. When we get the next dot, average down, get our cost basis down, and then just hold till we get back up here. We do not sell down in this area. We cannot be selling down here in this area. If you do that, you lose. You only sell in the stock market if you lose, right? If you're down on your position and you sell, it's not counted as a loss till you actually sell it. So again, if you're stopped out, fine. Wait for the green dot and get back in. You're going to get in at a cheaper price. That's fair. Okay. If you were stopped out right here at 16, you're at 15 now. Okay. And this thing could come down to 12, 14 bucks. So stocks just look very interesting. SLB, I believe this is another energy company, and they're just kind of grinding up here. So I'd put a stop loss on this one at 40 to protect your losses, right? Stop loss, you have pretty much a break-even trade right here. So 39 is a big level there. AVAX we covered, Link we covered, ADA we covered, XTZ we covered, SMX. This one doesn't look good. I don't know. I can't do anything on that one. NVIDIA. Here we go. Good request. NVIDIA's in where? It's in the red zone. Okay. Good time to buy right here off of 114, but we're taking profits up here off the red dot. That was on Monday. I think this one, well, they got earnings this week. They got earnings on Wednesday. So all eyes on NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. If that doesn't go well, you could see tech sell off really, really hard. You could see it sell off really hard, but everything right now on the indicator for NVIDIA is pointing down. Okay, everything is pointing down right now. So you could see NVIDIA at $100. You could see it down here at 80. I don't know. Okay, you could see it blast off after its earnings. So Wednesday is going to be a big day, guys. Watch NVIDIA on Wednesday. Okay, they need to beat, and they need to beat big to drag the market back up. But again, not buying up here in the red zone. We want to buy, you could have bought right there, right off the golden zone. It bounced off the golden zone there, bounced off the golden zone there, bounced off the golden zone there. So I wouldn't be looking to buy this thing until it comes down to like 110, 120. And then anything after that's going to be a discounted price for NVIDIA there. A lot of the big techs getting hit hard, though. A lot of big techs getting hit hard. We got Ondo. Ondo's down, dropping below $1. So that was a big level again. Everyone's excited about Ondo. Everyone's talking about it. And they're rugging people right now. It literally hit that level right there at 98. Probably stopped a lot of people out. I'd be looking to buy Ondo again right there at 80 cents. Again, just wait on that green dot confirmation for Ondo. RNDR. Another one down here, way deep down here. Yes, it broke that $4 level. But if you're long on this project, if you're 1 to 6 months out, now is a great time to be accumulating this one. I'd definitely be buying that one on the next green dot. That one's on the watch list as well. We covered SMCI. I believe they report earnings this week. And they are trying to bounce here off the 9 EMA. They got the red dot yesterday, though. I would have been selling right in this area. Oh, they already had earnings. But they're supposed to release something, or I don't know, they're under investigation or something. I don't normally like to buy companies that are under investigation because if they lose their case or whatever, they're screwed. But if you're in the name, I'd use a stop loss probably around $48. Again, it has a red dot, so I would have been selling right there at 61, especially if I was buying down here on the 5th off that green dot. $30 all the way up to 67 is almost 120% move. So after 100%, I'm definitely selling half. But yeah, I would have probably been taking some profits in that area. If this thing can bounce off the 9 tomorrow, that'd be good. But I'd set a stop loss. If it breaks 48, I would sell it. So what do you say by... So what would you say that we do with all these cryptos like ICP that are red on the monthly, but are showing a green dot in the golden zone on the daily? It just depends on your time frame. I mean, right now, I'm just choosing to hold all mine. I'm not choosing to sell down here. Okay, Chainlink doesn't have a red dot on the monthly, but it does have a red candle. Comp does have a red dot here on the monthly, but you can see how discounted we are. So what I do is I would just set a stop loss right below the 5th, right? So $35 is your stop loss on comp, and you should just be riding it. If it doesn't break that green line, the next move is going to be up here back to 120. So down here in the bottom of the fib, I am continuing to hold, right? I understand they have red dots here on the monthly, but those are just showing up this month. Next month could be a green one, and we can get a green dot and just absolutely go parabolic like we did here. So I'm really just watching these fib levels on the daily, right? 40 cents or $40 is a big level for comp here. As long as it's down here, we're getting it at a discounted price, folks. As long as we're swing traders and thinking long term, again, every time you zoom out of the chart and look at the price back down in this territory, it has always been a buying opportunity. Okay, buying opportunity. Okay, buying opportunity. Okay, where was the next one? Right here, buying opportunity. Again, up here, you're always like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. So I'm continuing to hold my crypto. I'm not selling anything down here. Okay, this is total manipulation here you're seeing today. We got Algo. Algo Rand. Okay, that one's fallen too. I want to see that one break over the 9 and give you a green dot. We got SEI. SEI. This thing's holding up nicely, guys, and it's above the 9. So I like SEI here with the stop loss right there at 20 cents. The stochastic and everything is pretty overextended, but you just want to make sure that green line holds, right? Probably the bottom from that candle right there at 18 cents is a good stop loss level. If we can get some green tomorrow and get back over 30 cents, this thing should rip back up to 170. But this is one of the better looking charts right now because we are actually over that 9 EMA right now. So if you want to set a tighter stop loss, use it right there at 24 cents if you want to set a tight one. But I think this thing could break out here. That one looks good. That one didn't even sell off yesterday, so that's an interesting chart. Oracle. Oracle's in no man's land right now. So that one's red. I don't know. With tech the way it looks right now, I would not be buying any big tech. Okay, it's too expensive, right? We're buying it up here at expensive territory. We want to wait for a dip into the golden zone. Okay, dip into the golden zone, dip into the golden zone, dip into the golden zone. Right now, we're sitting still in the red zone, so don't want to touch that one. Coinbase, we covered that, guys. That one's going to set up really, really nicely here. We just need that green dot confirmation there on coin. I think that bottoms out around 200. Okay, AI is also selling off really hard here too. We're getting back down here to the golden zone. This is another one that has earnings on Wednesday. So if they beat their earnings on Wednesday and do really good, you could see this thing skyrocket like CELH did. Okay, this has been a very dramatic dip over the last couple of days. I'd be looking to buy this thing here. I might buy some of this into earnings just because it's in my portfolio and I could average down. I think I was buying around 31, so I'm down, I don't know, 20% right now. And again, 20% dip is normally where I want to start averaging down, when I'm down 20% on a position. So again, they got earnings on Wednesday, so that's a toss-up. If they dip off to like 24, 22 tomorrow, I might buy it. And they got earnings, and AI has been growing, so I'd imagine their earnings are growing. I'd imagine they're doing very, very well. So we'll see how they do. I'd love to buy that one at about 24, but again, let's just wait on that green dot confirmation, and just know they could have a very big move on Wednesday, because that's their earnings. We got Fubo. Oops. FUBO. FOBO. Fubu is just stuck in a range right now, so that's just going sideways. I'd set a stop loss at 350 and continue to hold that one. Had a green dot here today. They had the partnership with Disney, but a little too expensive for me. Okay, I typically like to buy on the bottom half of the golden zone here, but 350, big level for Fubu there. We got ENVX. That one's selling off here, red dot. So let's wait till that one gets back down to here. Looks like it bounced right there at 750 twice. Okay, see that? 740, boom, bounce, boom, bounce. Okay, wait for that green dot confirmation. Looks like they did decent on their earnings. They don't make a lot of money, though, so this is like a penny stock. I'd watch for a bounce off that same level around 8. AVAX, we covered Swift. Swift coin. Okay, also sold off really hard. 16% yesterday. That was an ugly dip. Another name I just like to see back over that 9 EMA there in a green dot. I mean, if you're playing it here, use a stop loss at 0.015. Stochastic's trying to point back up here. Again, it's very, very oversold. So again, down here, great time to be buying. I don't know if we're going to bottom here or not. I just wait on the green dot confirmation and watch for a break over that 9 EMA there on Swift coin. FSLR is Fast Solar. Okay, these solar companies, dude, they're going out of business like crazy. Okay, I put a solar roof on my house a couple years ago, went out of business. But down here has been a great time to buy this one. Down here at 130, 140, you can see down here in the golden zone, great time to be buying. Up here in the red zone, great time to be selling. So it is down here. And they got earnings also tomorrow. So watch their earnings tomorrow. I'd wait till after they report to make a move, and then I would look to enter on the green dot. So they got earnings tomorrow, and look at their earnings. They're making about $1 billion a quarter or something like that. Not a lot of money in that sector. Kava we covered, Coin we covered, Dell, D-E-L-L, Dell Technologies. Okay, that one's getting rejected. Red dot today looks ugly. They got earnings coming up on Thursday. I just wait for the green dot confirmation. I don't like the fact that that broke below the 9 there. I'd put a stop loss at 110. VLE we covered, Orca. Is that a stock? Sorry, it's crypto. This one doesn't look bad here from our boy Rainmeyer over there. You're going to want to make sure that one holds on to 150 or so. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't even set a stop loss down here, guys. I just let this thing ride out. I mean, if you're long on the project, if you believe in it, if you know what they do, if you think they're going to be around for a long time, down here's a very discounted price. I mean, you can see, boom, tapped it there. That was a great buying opportunity. We're literally sitting right on it right now. So I'd look to buy this one on the next green dot confirmation. And then again, look to sell up in this area. Okay, that had a really nice move back there in December. So I like that one at those prices. I think it looks really cheap. Okay, that one gapped down here. Another one we want to wait till this thing gets back down here in that golden zone. I like to buy this one at 16. Let's just wait for the green dot there. Again, guys, how do we know if things are discounted? We simply look at our cheat sheet. Okay, despair territory. This is down here in this golden zone. Okay, the mean, the middle is right here in the middle. Those are the two places. Okay, you want to buy before the mania. We want to buy at the mean and down here at despair. Okay, we want to buy in the middle golden zone and down here at the bottom golden zone. Okay, the bottom is the best because you're getting discounted prices. They don't always come. And I didn't think they were going to come in 2025, but here we are. Okay, and we're getting stuff at discounted prices. We're going to the grocery store, we're going to the gas station, stuff's on sale, half price, come and get it. Okay, so any money you can accumulate to continue to buy this dip, you're going to like it when the price gets back up here to the red zone, because the price always retracts to the red zone if you're buying good quality assets. Okay, let's take a look at just Apple, right? Apple, when was the last time you could buy this one down here? It was right here in this golden zone. This is when Apple was very cheap. 165, it went all the way up to almost $300. That was a 100% trade, damn near. Okay, all the way to the top, touching that red line. Okay, so every time Apple comes down here, we want to be buyers, right? We want to be buying at discounted prices. Apple, not a good buy up here. Not a good buy. This is a day trading, time to day trade, right up here in the red zone. Down here is where we want to be swing traders 1 to 6 month out. And that is our strategy here on this channel. We're not day traders. We're looking to buy assets when they're cheap. We wanted to buy Apple back here in 2024 in April. That was the time to be buying. Okay, green dot in the golden zone. Bada bing, bada boom. Just wait it out. Okay, that was about a 2 month, 3 month, about a 2.5 month period of time. You see from April to July. Okay, that was a little longer. April, May, June, July, 4 months. About 3 months, because that was the end of April. So again, 1 to 6 months out on these trades. We're buying here, and we're buying at the mean. Never day trading. What else we got here? Getting pretty close here. Then I'll take some from the chat if we got time. If you guys still got requests. Mina also down there on the green line. I'd just be buying this thing. I'd just be accumulating it. Buy, waiting for the bounce. EVGO. EVGO. Okay, that one is also down here in the golden zone. So waiting for the green dot on that one again. Last time it touched the green line was at 172. It went all the way up to $9. So wait for a break over the 9 EMA and a green dot. I wouldn't touch it until you get both of those things. Fubu we covered, Ondo we covered, XLM we covered, HP we covered, ACHR we covered, T we covered, H-bar. H-bar broke down below 20 here. So again, we want to see the break above the 9 EMA. We want to see this break above the 9 EMA. Boom, break above it. Got the golden dot. You guys see that golden dot back there on the 5th. We talk about this quite a bit, but 4 cents, that golden dot came right there. You see that? Boom, 4 cents all the way up to 40 there. That was from November to December. It went 1,000% in 30 days. Okay, that's how fast these markets move. So as of right now, it's a falling knife, guys. Okay, if we can get H-bar like 10 cents, get the truck. Okay, if it comes back down into this zone, which it's very, very likely that we could see the next couple of weeks sell off here. So it is still holding on to this zone right here. You see that liquidated down there to around 18 cents. So honestly, you could, watch 15 cents, but not selling in this area, right? We're not selling in the middle. We're selling up here. You guys should have been taking profits right here. Bada bing, bada boom at 40 cents. Okay, you got the red dot touching the red line. That is where you want to take profits. Okay, now this thing is selling off, and I don't know where we're going to bounce. Wait for the green dot there on H-bar, but 15 cents would probably be my next level I want to be buying at. And then after that, it would be 10. After that, it would be 5. ICP, we covered ADA. Did we cover ADA? They got that news of their ETF is being approved, but that one still looks strong above 55. Again, we're just kind of range bound here. We're literally right back down to the price we were at back here on February 9th. That was 2 weeks ago. So again, all this panic today, we're back down to the price we were at 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we were at the same price. I would look to buy this one again if it comes down to 60 cents. After that, I'd look to buy at 50, 40, and 30. So 60 cents looks like a promising level to average down. If that breaks, I'd look for probably 40 cents. But again, you want to wait for that green dot confirmation there on ADA before we enter. We want to buy the day of the green dot, guys. The day of the green dot is where we like to enter. Okay, you would have been entering right here at 70 cents on the last one, and you're sitting about break even right now off this last dot. So keep that in mind. Flux. Yep. Let's see if it's got a better chart here. That one's at the bottom of that green line too. So I'd be a buyer. As long as we're into that green line, I'm buying that name. You see last time we touched it was back here in September of 2023. It ripped. So just wait on the green dot. Wait for the green dot confirmation on that one. Pete said, did you cover Fubu? Yes. Fubu You said they got earnings this week. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they got earnings tomorrow, right? Or Friday. Friday earnings. It's got a green dot today, so 350 you could see is a big level. I'd set a stop loss right there because it bounced right there. Bounced right there. 350 is very strong support. It's sitting above the golden zone right now, so it's not my favorite kind of buy. I would have wanted to buy it down here, right at around 125. That thing rocket shipped up to 650. But 350 is the level you want to watch. And yeah, earnings is always a gamble. So yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. It's kind of in no man's land, but it does look like it wants to go up. So if you buy it, just use a stop loss right there at 350. And if it runs into earnings really hard, like up to 5 or 550, I would look to sell some. What else we got? DBRG. Guys, get those requests in now to the chat, and I'll cover some more requests here after we get through our members' requests. That one, the stochastic hit the top there after a 13% move. Digital Bridge. Huh? Digital Bridge. Doesn't look like a very volatile coin. But if you bought this one on the green dot here, you bought right around 10.50. It's almost at 12 bucks right now. You can see the extension off the 9. So I'd put a stop loss at $11 to protect your capital. Maybe put it at like 10.90 there. Tesla we covered. That thing's still falling. What's Rivian doing? Rivian is selling off here. Selling off. Rivian's selling off here. Coming down to 10 bucks. Probably 10 bucks. Again, red dot came right there. That was the 13th. It topped out right there at 14. They had earnings. Like I tell you guys, holding into earnings is always a gamble. Okay, boom. They beat earnings, but they're still falling. So I'd look to pick this one up back around 10 bucks. Okay, 10 bucks. Wait for a green dot, but right now it's a falling knife. So wait for that green dot on Rivian to add to your position. We got Riot. Riot's selling off. They actually beat their earnings. They beat their earnings. So good for Riot. But it looks like they're not really, their price didn't really change here, but they beat their earnings, meaning they made money last quarter. Okay, they made around $150 million last quarter. So they're still a pretty small company. Again, just waiting for that green dot confirmation. I would love to buy Riot around $8 if we can get that price. I think that'd be a great price. Kind of in the middle of that golden zone there. But again, it is red right now. It is falling, so we just need to be disciplined and wait for that green dot confirmation. Okay, this is really hard to trade, guys. This chop here, chop, just chopping around, right? Up, down. There's no dramatic move to the upside, no dramatic move to the downside. Chop. So if this thing breaks out below 9, yeah, it could get ugly. So wait for the green dot confirmation on Riot there. I like the fact that they beat their earnings. Yep, I'll cover all you guys' requests here. Just get them in there in the chat, and I will cover those. And by the way, guys, if you're not a member, you guys can enter to win 50 XRP right now. We just hosted this giveaway. This just went live. We also have another one going on right here. So 100 XRPs being given away. Just hit this giveaway thread over here. I'll make an announcement over there in the Discord. All you got to do is hit this emoji right here, and that enters you to win there. But we do those when we get to 100 likes on the videos. If we could do it on the stream, that means we need 12 more likes. And I'll give away another 100 here if we could do it on the live. Okay, right. We covered DJT from Skeeter. So this thing's selling off here into the golden zone. So I don't know where this thing's going to bounce. I actually own some DJT in my portfolio. I'm just waiting on the green dot confirmation. Just need that green dot. Again, last time this sold off here into the green line, this thing ripped from 12 all the way up to 60 bucks. That was a beautiful trade there off the green line there on the fib. So this one's big level is 24. I'm watching for a green dot, and I'm going to look to average down on my DJT position. I was buying this thing at 30 bucks. Okay, and now it went the other way on me. I'm simply just looking to add more because, again, I'm buying for the prices up here. Okay, I'm buying for the prices up here on DJT. I do think DJT will get back up there one day. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm willing to hold till I get those prices. This thing happened in like a month. We went from September to October. That was a 30-day period of time to go from 12 to 60. So all you had to do was hold for 30 days, and you made 400%. So it could happen that fast. So just be prepared, watching for the green dot. And again, if you guys are members of the Discord, all the green and all the green dots on the daily and the monthly and the weekly now get called out over here in the Discord for you guys. So you guys can see those over there under the alert section right there. And if you don't have the indicator, like I said at the beginning, you guys can get that for yourselves. I highly recommend using it yourselves, guys. It's a great tool. Great thing to learn to understand. The only way you're really going to understand it is by using it and failing. Really, failing is the best way to learn. So it's a great tool. I don't know how anybody could trade without it. Right, the green dots are our buy signals, the red dots are our sell signals, and the Fibonacci tool, this fib tool, is what we use to determine our prices. Right, expensive, fair, cheap. Okay, so again, we're getting pretty close to the golden zone here on DJT. And the market is not like the old Mr. Trump getting elected. It had one good month and then just puked everything right back. CELH we covered, LCX we covered. How about VLO from our boy Brad? What's going on, Brad? Okay, that one's getting hit really hard too. So that one's breaking. It's down right on its support level right there at 35. I just used that support level from back here at 34, 35 cents. It shouldn't take long, Brandon. If it does, just shoot me an email and I'll send you another link. Sometimes there's some lag time on the email to come through, but if you don't receive it in the next, I would say 10 minutes after you buy, just shoot me an email and I could send you another one. My email's right there in the thread. Overkill@overkillinvesting.club. What else we got? Zen. Velo? Was that V? Oh, you said Velo, not CeLo. My bad. So Velo, again, sitting right down there on the green line, right where we like it. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 5 cents, and I would be buying this one here. I'd look for a green dot, and I would buy Velo down here and just hold that one. I believe this one had some BlackRock involvement as well, but that one looks really, really cheap right now. You can see 5 cents, it's bounced. I mean, these altcoins have just been annihilated right now, guys. Not time to sell down here, okay? Time to hold or buy more. Okay, you should not be selling down here. You should be selling the bag up here, not down here. Okay, 5 cents is a big level for Velo. I think we're going to bounce somewhere in this area. Solana, you covered this. What's it doing? Okay, still puking. I just hate Solana. It's my least favorite coin out of any cryptocurrency out there. It is a blockchain built on scams. Okay, Pump Fund, all those meme coins suck. Sucks. Okay. Everyone chasing meme coins is an idiot. I'm sorry, but you guys are gamblers. You guys are gambling. You're not buying and investing. You're gambling. Okay, there's no merit to buying meme coins. Okay, no merit to it. And Solana is literally the needle that goes in their arms. Okay, I don't like Solana, but it is getting cheap, right? From a technical standpoint, it is cheap. If you could buy it at 120, I think that'd be a steal. But if it breaks 120, you could be in some trouble on Solana. Okay, look at that ugly, fat, ugly candle. People are like, fuck these meme coins, man. It's got a red dot there on the monthly as well. But yeah, 120. I mean, with that red dot, I would definitely use a stop loss of 120. If 120 cannot hold on Solana, this thing's going to get smacked. Yep, Dorado, you already know, brother. No panic here. No panic here. Okay, we're just chilling. We're sitting back. Let the whales, let them get all the weak hands and all the leverage, all the people who are over liquid in these markets. Get them out. Get them out. Okay, whatever. We don't trade with leverage. That's why we can just sit here and hold it and not worry about it. Can we go down for a week and go down to 12? Oh yeah, but are we going to panic sell? No. Look at the chart. Is it a good time to be selling down here? Hell no. Good time to be selling up here? Yeah. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're buying based on the zones, okay? All a good time to be buying Chainlink down here. Look at that. Beautiful time to buy Chainlink. Beautiful time to buy Chainlink. All throughout the time, okay? It has always been a great time to buy Chainlink. And as long as you're educated on your project and you know that it's going to be around for a long period of time, you shouldn't worry, man. Yeah, we might go sideways for a bit, but eventually we're going to find a bottom, and eventually there's going to be a move like this. It's just a matter of when. That's why we like to keep that 1 to 6 month vision in front of our heads, right? We're not buying for tomorrow's prices or the next day or the day after that. We want to be buying for prices 1 to 6 months out. We're swing traders, okay? You can day trade, you can do that, but it ain't cool. 90% of people fail at it, so what makes you special? Okay, swing trading is the way to go. Listen to Warren Buffett. Listen to how he talks about investing. Okay, he says he's happy when stuff goes lower. He gets excited because it gives him an opportunity to buy more at a cheaper price. Because again, we're buying for the prices up here when everyone's losing their minds. We're not buying for the prices down here. Okay, we're not selling down here. We're buying, accumulating more. If we go sideways, you get 3 months. This was a 3 month period of time. You could have been buying Chainlink this whole time. going to work every day, okay? 10 to 15% of your income invested. Boom, 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 boom. And then what? Whoop, okay? Sell the rip, baby. Sell the rip. Okay, you just made 300% on that move. Chainlink's all-time high, I think, is all the way up here at like 52, 55. So I do believe this will get to all-time highs eventually. It's just a matter of when. Because there's so much utility in Chainlink. So much. That is literally my favorite crypto and my largest position. So XTZ, we covered. MSTY Bitto. Dividend over 2 a share. MSTY. Okay, that thing's down there in, you said this one has a dividend? That's interesting. I can't see the, I cannot see the Fibonacci. So if you guys don't see one of the tools on your screen, it's because it's too new of a coin, right? This thing just came out in February. This is a stock, but there's just not enough data to feed the indicator. So that's why the Fib is not showing up right now. But this thing has a pretty good range back down there to 19. I just wait on that green dot confirmation to enter. It looks like that support level's right there at 19, though. So I'd watch that, and I'd watch for a green dot. PCG. This looks good. Pacific Gas and Electric Co., another oil and gas company, probably based in the United States. I'd put a stop loss at 15 on this one, and I'd be a holder. That's got a long way to go back to 21. So I like it. It's over the 9. Just make sure it holds. I mean, the less conservative stop loss would be 15.5, but I would honestly put it down here at around 15. I think that looks good. SPY. Good requests. I love these requests. The SPY is down below the 9 right now. Okay, so that's stochastics falling right now. We're still up in the red zone, right? Stocks are very, very overbought right now. Not looking too hot. Okay, what we need is a green dot from the SPY. A green dot from the SPY will send stocks higher. We could see a move like this to the downside, right, back into the golden zone. So if we were to come down to the golden zone right now, that'd put us at around 560 on the SPY. QQQ. QQQ. Okay, that one's also selling off pretty hard here too. Okay, tech does not look good. Tech looks ugly, dude. Like, look at PLTR. I mean, we shorted this thing perfectly. 115. I think I got the short at 115 all the way down to 90, and this thing could keep falling here. I think it's going down to around 60, to be honest with you. Okay, a lot of these tech stocks are very, very overbought right now, and they need to come down. They need to reset. We got LMT, another one I bought, I believe, last week. Tried to break over that 9 today, but got rejected a little bit. I still got the stop loss on this one at 420. I entered on this green dot right here. I think my average cost is like $4.35, so I'm up like $5. But again, I'm buying for the prices up here, not for the prices down here. I'm just setting a stop loss on this one at 419 there on LMNT. We got AEYE, Audio I. That one's ugly. So wait for that green dot or wait for the break of that 9 EMA. I definitely wait on that green dot, though. That thing does not look good. AMF. Oh, God. Yeah, that one's at the bottom of the fib, so you want to make sure that one holds 98 if you're going to play it. It's literally sitting at the bottom of the fib, but that has just been annihilated here. So wait for a break of the 9 or wait for a green dot to buy that one. FL, if you guys could keep the requests over here in the Discord to 3 per person. Foot Locker's selling off here too. That's at the bottom of the fib as well. Doesn't mean we can't go down more, right? They got earnings coming up on Wednesday, I believe. So yeah, this one's tough, dude. I'd wait for a green dot on Foot Locker and then make your trade there. We got Pep. Request these again tomorrow, buddy. Or I'm sorry, Anna. I don't know if you're a dude or a woman, a dude or a dudette. But if I missed your chart request, either get it in the chat here or request it again for Wednesday's video. We're live here every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Friday is the watch list. Monday, Wednesday are 4 chart requests. Pepsi we covered, STZ we covered, HP we covered, SCI we covered. We got CHZ. CHZ. Okay, a lot of these names we've already been through today, so CHZ is bouncing right off the bottom of the fib. So I really like this one with a stop loss at 4 cents. That looks really good. Again, just wait for that break of the 9 EMA or a green dot. Again, we're in full-on despair in the crypto, guys. We're down here in despair territory. When we're touching this green line, that means we've had a major retraction. Okay, this thing from the top up here on CHZ is literally down here at 70%. 70% drop. Okay, that's when you should be licking your chops. Okay, CHZ looks really good. Stop loss is 40 on it. Or, sorry, 4 cents. Ulta's bouncing here in the golden zone. This one was on the watch list for the last couple weeks. I'd love to see this thing break out over that 9 EMA tomorrow. That would confirm the move. You see it right there, boom, and then it rides it all the way up. Let me just check the hourly really quick. Yeah, I really like Ulta here with a stop loss at 350. 350 on the stop loss for that. We got Elf. Elf looks good too. That one was also on the watch list from Friday. Both those beauty brands look good. Again, I don't think the trade right now is tech. I think it's some of these value stock names. Okay, Elf, Ulta. Okay, this was the watch list from, these were my favorites from the watch list on Friday here. Okay, Mara didn't have a very good day today, but VKTX freaking sold off really hard here today too. But CMG looks good too. And there's just a lot of names on this list that I believe are very, very cheap compared to some of the other names here in the market right now. Okay, if it's down here on the green line, you're getting it at a cheap price. I like Elf. They missed their earnings, but I mean, over time, they've done very, very well. So we're buying for the prices back up here, not for the prices down here. I think Elf looks good with a stop loss right there at 63. BSCO, Victoria's Secret. I like this company. 27 is the stop on this, but no green dot just yet. It's at the bottom of the golden zone. Again, we just want to wait till that green dot kicks in here. Okay, wait for the green dot. I would love to buy this name down here. Okay, and again, should have been selling up here. Up here, you're like, damn, I wish I was selling down here. But again, you want to wait till that gets over that 9 EMA, till we break that 9, and you get that green dot. That's a great place to enter. Had a nice candle today, but again, no green dot just yet. So be patient on that one. Wait for the dot. Lulu is one I called out today, actually, in the alert section. Lulu looks good. It did look good, at least at the beginning of the day. I don't know how it ended the day, but that had a green dot confirmation here today. So that looks great. This one looks great with a stop loss at 350. Lululemon is a really, really good looking stock. Really, really good looking stock. 84 Punch says, I'm new to trading. What is the green dot? So the green dot is just a signal for a potential reversal to the upside. The green dots are what we use to buy, and the red dots are what we use to sell, depending on where we are in the scheme of the Fibonacci. So like we want to buy these green dots in this gold zone and down here in this gold zone. Okay, that was a great buy on Lulu back in September. Boom, 252. It went all the way up to 400. So we want to sell the red dots up here in the red zone. That one didn't quite get to the red zone, but still, that was a great time to be selling. Again, you want to take into consideration the wave. Okay, when the wave is down here, we are in despair. Okay, despair is buying territory, right? Despair is down here. Okay, when the wave is up here, this is when everyone's happy and running free, right? Fearful, greedy. Fearful, greedy. Okay, I think Lulu looks really good here. This is one of my favorite stock setups right now. And that one is on my green list. 350 would be the play on that if you're playing that green dot right there. Looks like they had some news today. Doesn't really look like much, though. And target on that would be up there at 480. Yep, you can get the indicator right over here in the Discord. Right under here, under the trading indicator tab, just click on this link, and everything, it takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. You'll get the Fibonacci layout. You'll get the red and green dots, everything you need. If you have any trouble, just email me. If you have any more questions or anything like that, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. My email is right there. Discord link, you can join right there by Nightbody's putting it right there, overkillinvestingclub.com. Discord is free to join. We do have a members area that you can get access to if you become a member, but that Discord link is right over there inside of the Discord there, the indicator link. What else we got? VKTX. That thing sold off really hard, I see today. I don't know what happened, but didn't have a good day. Did not have a good day today. Ugly day today. Had the golden dot there, on the 13th. Sold off really, really hard today. That was just a nasty candle today, dude. But again, it's still down here in the golden zone. So again, we want to be buying down in this golden zone. We don't want to be panic selling on days like today. just looking to either hold or add more, waiting for price to retract. Again, I don't know anything about this company. Doesn't even look like they have revenue yet. So they did have the golden dot here, and it's sitting right at the price the golden dot printed at. So I would use a stop loss at 28 on VKTX. LLY got 18. That was down 15% today. That got freaking hit hard. Eli Lilly's getting close to the red zone, so I would be looking to sell Eli Lilly here once we probably at 3. I'd probably sell it at 920. 920 would be my sell target there. Again, great buy right here in the golden zone off of 740. Boom, rip it all the way up. It had the red dot right there, and it's trying to keep going. So I'd sell that thing at 920, and I'd use a stop loss at probably 850 to protect my gains there. 850 on the stop loss. Again, if you were buying the green dot down here, you were in at 750. You're up around 20-30% right now, and 920 would be my take profit. mRNA. Moderna's down here on the floor. I don't know how these companies are going to do with the new sheriff in town, guys. That Kennedy guy, he wants to demolish all these pharmaceutical companies. So, again, you got to think about the fundamentals along with the technicals, okay? $29 is the stop loss on it, though, if you want to play it. It is down here in the green. But you can see when we break that green line, okay, price retracts. I don't know what's going on with this stock. I mean, it was up here at 170 back in 2024. It's down all the way to 33.90. And it looks like they're still making money. So it is on discount. I mean, it is very discounted right now if you believe in the fundamentals of Moderna. But like I said, I don't think they're going to do as good as they've done in the past just because there's going to be some reform in the American healthcare system. So $29 is that stop loss there for mRNA. We got Calm. It is very discounted. Like I said, if you believe in the company, now's a great time to be buying Moderna. Calm, this thing's selling off. It has the green dot here today, but look at that. We're way off the 9, so I'd like to see it break over the 9 or catch up with the 9 at least. That, to me, that's a false flag there on the green dot. So if you bought it, use a stop loss at 85, but I'd like to see it break out over that 9 EMA. There's still major separation. So we could bounce up here to 95, but then get rejected and keep going lower. So what's the monthly saying? See, the monthly chart's ugly. So that's got a red dot there on the monthly. So be careful with that one. 85 would be my stop loss there on Calm. We got SUI. SUI is down here trying to hang on to 3. It broke that $3 level we were watching. Again, just waiting on the green dot on this one. We're at a fair price right now. Near token, just getting pummeled. Okay, just getting beat up right now, like Rocky Balboa in the ring. Okay, is it going to bounce back? Is it going to get up? Who knows? 255 is that stop loss level. Okay, I'd use 255 as a stop. That's the level we wicked at. Again, on the green line, I think we're at a very, very cheap price. This has been a very, very strong support for Near for a while, since back here in 2024. Can it go down to $1? I don't know. It's very possible. Okay, nothing's ever out of the cards. But I would just use a stop loss at 255. That's the bottom of that wick right there. INJ. Okay, INJ is also sitting on the line as well. So big level for this one again. Going to use that wick down there as our stop loss. Boom, that level right there at 1170. Call it 1150. Waiting on the green dot confirmation. TTD. TTD got a green dot as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, nice dot today down there, literally at the bottom of the zone. I like this one. $70. They had a big overreaction to their earnings. Look at that. They beat their earnings, missed a little bit of revenue, and they sold all the way off down there to 70. So green dot right there. $70 would be the stop loss on TTD, but I think that one looks very, very cheap, very, very oversold. I'm going to go ahead and add that one into our watch list here and add that to the alerts section as well. But that looks really good with a stop loss at 70. I do like it. I would like to see it over the 9, but that's a big overreaction. I mean, you're talking, this is a really good company, and they're down 43% in 5 days. Ridiculous. Okay, they're going to get a bounce. TTD's, I like that. I'm moving that one up to my favorites list there. In the video we covered Google. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Let's see here. Google, we called out the gold or the green dot right there at 186. It's breaking its 180. So like I said, tech does not look very good right now. If you bought there off the green dot, I would look to average again down on your position on the next daily green dot there. Hopefully that comes around 160. If you can get Google at 160, I think that'd be a great price. 130 even better. I don't think we're going to get there, but 160 to 170 would be where I'm looking to average down on Google there. XRP we covered. How about Polkadot? Polkadot's still in buying territory. Okay, anything down here in the zone for DOT is a great buy. Okay, great buy. If you guys want, stake it on Coinbase. I think they're paying like 9% APY right now. If you stake it, you only have to stake it for 30 days. Gala. Okay, guys, get those chart requests into the chat here. We're gonna cover them from the live here after we get through these member requests. Gala's still selling off here again, waiting to average down on the next green dot, not selling down in this area. Okay, waiting, holding, waiting. Okay, looking to add on the next green dot there for Gala. That one looks very discounted. Smartass, what's up, brother? He requested Nike. And I feel rejected. So Nike looks really strong. Okay, that's the stochastic. It's getting pretty close to 100. I'd like to buy it if it retracts back to the 9 EMA there, but this looks strong. It looks very strong here. 70, I'd probably put a stop loss around $74 to protect your gains. Again, if you're buying here, you're buying at 74. You're up on the trade quite a bit, but that has some room to run back up there to 108. So this thing's been very, very beaten to the floor. What's the hourly saying here? The hourly's pretty overdone there. I'd look to take some off here with the stochastic touching that white dotted line. I'd maybe sell 25, 50% of the position and then let the rest ride. Intel, another name. See that extension there off the 9? That was about 20% off the 9 EMA right there. So it retracted back into the 9. Let's see if it holds. I'd put a stop loss at 22, call it 22.50. It had the red dot there yesterday. I'm sorry, that was on Friday. 22.50 would be your stop loss there. We got Apple. I'm rejected. Apple's up in sell territory, so I'd be looking to take some off up here on Apple, especially with the way that tech's looking right now. I'd be selling some up here at 250. If you want to let it ride, put a stop loss at 240. AXGT. Was that a stock? I don't see that one, dude. AERO. Okay, that one's, again, down here in discount territory. I'd be looking to add on the green dots. XSwap, we covered. Net. Oh, shoot, that's a stock. Cloudflare, yeah, what's Cloudflare doing? Cloudflare's selling off hard. So, again, red dot, where was the price? Up there against the red line. Where was the price here? Up against the red line. Yes, we didn't catch the exact top, but they had earnings. Earnings very much outperformed. You guys should have been selling right there. Boom, perfect sell target on net. Now she's coming down. So I'd like to buy this thing around 120, 130. That'd probably be where I'd look to buy the green dots. But again, you had your chance to take profits up there, and this thing has gone for an absolute ride since we were calling it back out here in September. Okay, beautiful, beautiful move there. We got Trump. Man, we got a lot of requests here. Lots of requests here today. Thanks for tuning in, though, guys. Trump, I don't know where this thing is going to bottom. There's a meme coin, obviously. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. FANG we covered. SUI we covered. HP we covered. Tesla we covered. For puts, wondering if... yeah, I would not... I don't think we're going to bounce on Tesla anytime soon. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. If you're going to buy puts, I'd use a stop loss at 350, but I think Tesla's going down to 275 there. Yep, we'll get to some chart requests here in the chat here in just a sec, guys. Let me get through the rest of these member requests. We covered those. We got Vail. Okay, Vail's another energy company here. This thing's just riding right now. So I'd put a stop loss at 950 and let that thing ride. It's got a red dot here today, so you can take some profits if you want, but I definitely use a stop loss at 350 to protect your gains there. You got NUP. NEUP. Okay, this one don't look bad either. Looks like a penny stock. Just use a stop loss at $4. $4 is your stop loss. That thing could break out here. Again, penny stocks are always just penny stocks. Like they could either go to the moon or they could fall to the floor, kind of like a meme coin. But $4 is going to be a big level for that. We got New Scale Power Corporation. This actually looks interesting here. I just wait for the green dot confirmation, and they got earnings coming up here on Thursday there. Bang, yeah, Bang's still looking good, guys. Bang is still fine as long as it holds on to 145. Okay, 145, it's still fine. We just like to see that thing get back up over that 9 EMA. It's down here in discount territory. We got HYMC. Okay, that thing's bouncing nicely here. Looks like a mining company. Bouncing nicely right there off of 230. I'd use a stop loss right there. Nice candle here today. You want to see a big green day tomorrow on this. It's sitting right in that golden zone. So watch for a move back up to 420 on that one. GME. GME's selling off. Red dot today. I think this one's going lower. I would definitely use a stop loss at $24. 24 breaks. We're going back down to probably around 16. Doge recovered SHIB. Shiba. Okay, that one's still fine. I'd use a stop loss right there at the bottom of that wick on the 3rd. Okay, make sure that level holds. Look to buy on the next green dot there. Okay, so if your chart's doing that, all you got to do is click this little button right here. Okay, you see how all those numbers and stuff show up? Just come up here and click this little drop-down menu right there. Boom, and you should be good. Dot and CLNE. Polkadot. That thing's down there. Again, I think it's just an absolute buy. In this area, it's always been a buy. Every time it's been down here in this section. So I'm going to remain a buyer of Polkadot, and I'm not selling until it gets back up here to the red zone. And if you need to, stake it in Coinbase. If you're down on the position, stake it in Coinbase for 9%. You can earn 9% by just holding it in Coinbase. Okay, and then you just wait till it goes back up at the red zone. We got CLNE. This one's selling off really nice. I actually like this one. They did... looks like they missed their earnings. It's a penny stock, though, so I'm not too interested. But it's gone down for about 6 days in a row. I'm sorry, about 2 weeks in a row. They beat on their earnings today, so that's good. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. I think this one will set up nice. 240 is a big level for that one. And that's it for our members' requests today. I'll take a few here from the chat, but I am freaking, what are we in? 2.5 hours in right now? Holy smokes. We got KSM here. KSM's down there in the discount territory. I'd be a buyer of that name. We got MRK. MRK's been performing really well here. Merck, this is on my favorites list. That is breaking out, so I like that name. I'd use a stop loss at, call it like 87. 87 on the stop loss, but that thing looks like it has some room to run. PayPal. What's PayPal doing? PayPal's trying to bottom, but again, another name I want to see a green dot on and a breakout over that 9 EMA. Walmart. Walmart's selling off. I wouldn't touch it. Okay, that thing's probably going to sell off really hard again. Taking profits up against that red line. Taking profits. Okay, taking profits on the red dots. Okay, not being greedy. Okay, we want to buy a retracement into the golden zone now. Thought we covered VSAT. What is VSAT doing? That one's just going sideways. I think this one's gonna move pretty hard. $8 is a big level. I look to average down at around $8 if it goes down there, but I'd be a buyer here off the next green dot. It's like the last one. We got 2 more here. AT&T. I'd sell this one. Again, we're up here against the red. Yes, we can keep grinding up, but eventually you're going to see a big sell-off here. I'd take some profits on AT&T pizza. I'd definitely take some profits. What are my thoughts on Microsoft and their new quantum chip? I think it's cool they got their own chip now, and their stock is pretty oversold right now. So I'd just be waiting on a green dot for that move on Microsoft there. And then FET, which is the crypto, it's just grinding down. So I want to see FET hold on to 60 cents there. That's the level I'm watching for that. And that is all the requests I see, guys. We didn't quite get to 100 likes here on stream, so I'm not going to do the giveaway, but we do have 2 giveaways going on over here inside the giveaways tab. So if you guys want to enter those, just click on this emoji. Like I said, if you guys want the indicator and all the tools we talked about today, click on this link. All the tools, everything, the Fibonacci, the red and green dots, everything's going to load directly into your guys' charts. This is a great way to determine whether price is either fair, expensive, or cheap. That's just what we do. I have a free trading course over here if you guys want to learn more about the strategy. That is completely free. There's about 8 videos over there inside the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's free to join. We do have a members area over here where you can get access to the watch list, the alerts, everything that we do, my trades. You guys can join up, learn more about that by clicking this link right here in the Become a Member tab. But everything else in the Discord is free besides those sections. You guys can get the free trading course, the the trading indicator. Everything is right over there inside the Discord for you guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see you guys Wednesday for some more chart requests. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the night and rest of the week. I will see you guys Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, right back here on YouTube. God bless you. Peace.